Yo, 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 what's up? What's going on? Restore the SnyderVerse community. It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another little impromptu stream, man. I was supposed to start this like way earlier and get it out there, but I ended up having like a late day at work. Got kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I'm still gonna do it, see who show up, you know what I'm saying? I really was only really expecting one person to show up, which is Bad Dan, you know what I'm saying? Which I think Bad Dan was already in here. We got Chad Snyderverse, hashtag Dude Bros. You know, what's going on, Chad? What's going on? Got Bad Dan in the house. See, this is who I really thought was going to be here. I already knew if I'm talking Ezra Miller and talking to Flash, Bad Dan was probably going to try to show up. You know, we got Bad Dan saying, recovering from dose 2 of the Moderna booster, lying in bed while listening to the stream. Glad I can be excited for Flash. I feel that, Bad Dan. I feel that, yo. I know you've been following this story pretty closely. You know what I'm saying? And we here to talk about it. We here to talk about it. We got Mr. J in the house saying, "What's up, Sky? What's up to you, Mr. J? It's always a pleasure when you're in here, yo. In here, always dropping knowledge and stuff, and and it's always great to be able to see some of y'all in the chat. We got Lucas Ironside as well saying, "What's up, Sky? What's up to you as well, Lucas?" You know, let me pull this article back up. I had to restart this other phone. But yeah, yo, much love to all y'all, man, all y'all. You know, and you know, it seems like every other day. I mean, look, I know I'm kind of late getting to some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Last couple of days for me have been pretty crazy. So, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. To say the least. So, I'm getting to some of this stuff kind of late, but at the same time, you already know until the kid talk about it, do it even really matter anyway, right? But like it seems like every other day there's some other news or bulletin or when something that drops that just really kind of, just sets a little bit more in stone that hey, Zach's gonna be coming back. They're using his timeline. There's all these little like breadcrumbs and stuff all over the place, right? And David Zaslav apparently wanting to work with Ezra Miller and keep them on as the Flash, right? That is such a huge look, right? And I believe it is another just little breadcrumb that's saying, hey, you know, Zach's probably coming back. Because look, if you were gonna just have this Flashpoint timeline start, right? You could just hey have this movie, right? And then you could just use whatever timeline that movie was going to create. And you could just come on and just shoot a scene of somebody else just waking up as Barry Allen and just recast him at the end of the movie and just call it a day, right? I mean, they could pretty easily do that, right? But they don't seem to be doing so. They seem to be kind of canceling all of the projects that was going to be made possible from this timeline being set up. So, them trying to keep Ezra Miller on as the Flash, I think is big news, yo. And, let's get to this article, right? It's written by editor-in-chief and owner of GeekOsityMag.com, the wonderful Mikey Sutton, Shout out to Mikey out in Seattle right now, linking up with Still Nation and Mikey Verse colliding in real life on the anniversary of GeekOsityMag.com and the anniversary of Spider Gate. You know what I'm saying? Like it just couldn't be any more destined, right? So shouts out to them. But let's get to this article though. Ezra Miller apologized for their disturbing behavior, boding well for their Snyderverse future. At this point, Warner Brothers Discovery is even more unlikely to cancel The Flash, right? Just like I was just saying, I haven't even read this yet. I haven't even read this article. I just put the link in the description, but I haven't even read this article at all, right? But I was just saying that, right? However, was there any doubt? Certainly, a number of media outlets drove fear into the ground. On one hand, it's understandable, right? Many did criticize Warner Brothers Discovery for being too silent in regards to Ezra Miller's troubles with the law. Ezra Miller stays, and The Flash will run into theaters on June 23rd, 2023. Well, the studio could always shift the release date. However, it's coming out. That's something else. Zaslav even kind of confirmed so on that earnings call, right? He said, hey, Flash is going to come out. They feel like that they can make it better, right? Hold on. We got Bad Dan in the chat saying real life comes first, guy. You get to it when you get to it. We're here to support you whenever. Man, look, Bad Dan, you guys have no idea, right? That how much in times like these, just being able to have certain people that that you can like kind of trust and rely on for certain things, right? Just like I knew you was gonna show up tonight, Bad Dan. That's what I mean. Right? And it's just it can't be understated, Joe. You guys are really why I do this. And I want you guys to always remember that. All right. You guys are why I'm here, right? I was one of you, as you guys well know. I was I was watching, all these YouTubers and stuff. I was always in the chat, dropping super chats, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all already know. Right. So when I say that I'm here for you guys, like I really, really do mean it. I really, really do mean it. Like, because I know what it's like, to just be on the sideline and kind of like watching this stuff go on, and to have content creators that you really like and that you want to follow and stuff like that. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really here for you guys, and I want you guys to always remember that no matter what happens, no matter how crazy stuff may get, no matter how, no matter what certain people may say, in the past or in the future, right? Like, just know that, you know, mm, that's it, man. I'm here for y'all. Real talk. Got Boy Wonder saying, what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Oh, yeah. I mean, my day went a little longer than I thought that it was going to, but at the same time, though, I feel like, hey, I'm here. So I'm ready to turn up. We got Mr. J saying real, recognize real. Salute to you, Mr. J. Real talk. We got, oh my God, we got Rhea stopping by. Rhea stopping by at the impromptu stream. Much love and appreciation, Rhea. You are so dope. And your energy is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that energy is much needed, right now. And, just always stay you, always stay, vibing and, just doing what you do. And I'm gonna always support you, Shouts out to Red. We got Bad Dancing. What's up, Red, right? Lucas. Oh my God, we got Zod Ryder in the building. Pow. Man. Zod. Zod gonna be back on the channel pretty soon, y'all. It's gonna be one of them ones. Just letting y'all know now, right? Right. Yeah, everybody hitting Zod with the pow. Right. Oh yeah. Well, look, back to this article, yo. We in here talking Ezra Miller. You know what I'm saying? We in here talking Ezra Miller. This is Ezra Miller's quote, right? It's having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, right? I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues, and I have begun ongoing treatment. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive, keyword productive, stage in my life, right? Which means, hey, right? Look, I'll get to that 1 second. In the end, this is a win for everyone involved. Miller is an acclaimed talent, career saved. In addition, Miller will finally acquire much needed therapy. These are actors, not superheroes. Everyone battles personal demons, no matter their status in life. That's what I was gonna try to start touching on, right? Is that, yes, these guys are celebrities, you know what I'm saying? But look, they go through stuff, yo. They go through stuff just like, you know, you and I go through things, right? Um, there's nobody that is exempt from it, not no celebrities, no YouTubers, no public figures, there's nobody that is exempt, from you know, just having things go badly for them, right? I mean, I very much so believe in mental health. That is something that is very important to me, right? And I've had my own struggle, yo. You know, I have had plenty of struggles. You know what I'm saying? Like plenty of struggles, right? Zasha hashtag one of them ones. Yeah. Oh no, it most definitely is, right? But look, I wanted to get to Matt Dan, right? Saying why I would hate to be a celebrity, would not want all my personal drama to be public, right? Absolutely. And that's just what I was getting to. That is the only thing that separates, being like a civilian from being a celebrity, right? It's just that, their public, I mean, their personal drama is public. It absolutely is. What is wrong with um my chat's messing up, just so y'all know, right? I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So look, that's the only difference is that their personal drama is public, and I don't I don't envy that. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for all of my personal struggles to just be out there for public consumption. When you know whenever I'm going through some stuff. So I commend Ezra for going to go get help. I think that that is the smart thing to do. And I feel like as long as they go and get help, as long as they're not you know, convicted of a whole bunch of crimes or whatever, I think that they should have a second chance at, putting their life back together. So that's real talk, right? Um, Back to the article. On the other hand, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav has rescued the Flash, you know, from a possible PR nightmare next year. Miller can actually participate in the movie's publicity efforts, which is key, right? That was going to be one of the main reasons why you couldn't really, like why they were in such dire constraints and like what they were going to do with this movie. It's because they felt like, yo, we can't put them out on the media tour because they might end up doing something crazy or flipping out. What are we going to do, right? So if they go and get help and these issues are taken care of by next year, I feel like, hey, I mean, look, that's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. Years, a lot of time, you know. Right. On another level, Zaslav has brought back another significant piece of the SnyderVerse, right? Oh yeah, as YouTube personality Sil Abdul, shout out to Sil. Um, scooped the DCEU will follow the SnyderVerse timeline. While they could have recast the Flash anyway, having one of the originals is a plus, right? Which is what I was getting at earlier, right? They could have recast him so easy. They already set up this other timeline. All you gotta do is just bring in to somebody else and have Barry go to sleep and wake up as somebody and hey, here you go. Flashpoint, right? Says, speaking of which, insiders refuse to guarantee Warner Brothers Discovery allows Miller to stay after the Flash. Indeed, it's too soon, right? Nevertheless, they are optimistic Miller will continue, especially if the movie and his treatment succeeds. While some fans envisioned TV's Flash Grant Gustin to replace Miller, that was never a serious option. First of all, I don't think that was any like real amount of people. Just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Don't. Zaslav is true to his word about protecting the DC brand. Miller can reunite with Zack Snyder's Justice League once the dust has settled. Absolutely. Right. Well said, Mikey. Let's see if my chat is cool. It is not. Okay, I think I'm good now. But so yeah, so look, now I want to kind of, go from that into something else because this is where I was really trying to go. Straight is more and more, right? I'm seeing people wait, we got Bad Dan saying, I hate Grant Gustin, man. Man, I don't even know if that was real though, Bad Dan. That's my thing though. Like, I think that was like some insider stuff going on with them trying to pump that idea out there. That's what I really think. That's crazy. I mean, your TV show failed. It became like a mockery of itself, right? Right? CY coming in hot, yo. Right? Um Zod saying the Grant Gustin thing was as fake as a lot of other stuff. Hey, I feel that, yo. But we gonna speak on it. We gonna speak on it. My chat is like it's messed up. Boy Wonder saying, Bad Dan, your channel is amazing. Bad Dan's channel and his content is getting a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like right. See, here we go. Hank Deasy coming here talking about failed. It lasted 9 seasons. Okay, bro. First of all, did you watch all 9 seasons? Right? Because I didn't. I fell off that show a long time ago, bro. Long time, bro. By the time that show ended, bro, they had lightsabers, dude. They had lightsabers, bro. Don't come in here like that, man. Don't come in here like that, bro. Like I used to love that show, bro. I used to love that show, bro. When Zoom like dragged Barry from like the news people like to the police station and just was dragging his ass all around Central City and was just showing him off like, is this your king? Bro, that was like one of the hardest moments on any show I've ever seen, yo. The Flash fell apart, bro. See, I ain't even want to do that. Like, I ain't even want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Right? I really love The Flash season 1 and 2. That's what I'm saying, Lucas. Right? 1 and 2 was hard, yo. That Zoom's damn season was hard. Season 3 is Savitar. 4 with the Thinker. Bro, come on. Come on. Because you didn't watch it, that doesn't mean it failed. Okay, no, I'm judging the fact that it failed by the fact that they had lightsabers by the time that the shit ended. Fighting to duel of the fates, dude. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. right? Zod, right? Zod. What did I just name? The first 4 seasons, right? Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar, Thinker. That was it. That was it. That was it. Right? Like, look at it. Yeah, CW doesn't have high standards to keep a show going. And it was the fact that that movie, I mean, that show started off so well, right? It started off with so many viewers, right? That, it just kept tapering down. But I'm sure that it was still doing, I mean, it started off so well that I'm sure that by the time that it was like done with, it was probably better than most shows would still be retaining after 8, 9 seasons or what have you, right? Or wherever it really started to go, whatever, man. I'm not gonna keep. See, when I was talking about Grant Gustin, out of here, right? They barely got those 9 seasons as well. If it wasn't for Zaslav, there wouldn't be a season. That facts, yo. Like this is real talk. This is the first 2 seasons were peak, absolutely peak. Bro, when Zoom was dragging him around Central City, bro, I was like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my dude. Okay. Then why did they stop? If it would have stopped after 4 or possibly 5, but the fact that it went on for twice as long, as bad as it was good, it was bad longer than it was good. What are we talking about? Are you a Flash fan, bro? Like Grant Gustin? He said, how are you calling for? Because it was 9 seasons. Bro, that's what I just said the same thing. 4 seasons out of 9 is not all that. If it would have ended, cool. Why are we talking about Grant Gustin, bro? Just give it a what is We Are Flash? They don't want to talk about that, bro. They don't want to talk about that. Anyway, right? Back to what I was saying. So, um, I'm not gonna answer you anymore. I'm not. So thanks for the Grant Gustin topic though. But look, I've seen a lot of people taking this kind of like positive news very weirdly recently, right? And I'm seeing people still campaigning right to um right for them to cancel the Flash. So here is what I'm thinking, right? I would like to present a scenario for you guys. All right. You know, just bear with me. Okay. So that um we know that Ben's back, right? We know that Ben's back, right? Ben is shooting scenes for Aquaman 2. We know Ben's probably went and shot more scenes for Flash, right? So we know Ben's back. Okay. We pretty much know Henry Cavill's back. You know what I'm saying? So Henry's probably in Black Adam, right? So let's just give that a go, right? Let's say that, let's just say for sake of the argument, right? Which I don't think that this is true, but let's just say for sake of the argument that October comes and goes and there's no fandom, right? There's no announcement of Zack Snyder being back. Let's just, for sake of the argument, say, hey, there's no announcement formally that Zack is back. All right. Now, if Ben Affleck is back, right? And if Henry Cavill is potentially back, right? Because let's say, hey, Zach isn't officially back yet, but Henry Cavill's in Black Adam, right? Let's just go under that. Those are the, those are the rules for this thought experiment. All right, is that they haven't said anything yet officially, but Henry Cavill is in Black Adam. All right, and Ben Affleck is back. All right, so if they retool this Flash movie, and let's just say they're going to put Ray Fisher in it, are we going to be causing them to cancel the damn Flash movie then? If we still on Zach's back? Or would you guys take Ray Fisher being back as signs that possibly, probably, more than likely, Zach is back? If they say, like, hey, like, Walter Hamada's gone, let's say they say, hey, Ray Fisher is back in the Flash movie. Do we want to cancel then? I need answers. You know what I'm saying? Boy, we're understanding the SnyderVerse is awesome, true DC universe for life. Bad Dan saying, one irony I found is the week of Zack Snyder's Justice League, the episode of CW Flash that premiered, Barry got his powers back through the power of love. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, Barry makes a joke about the power of love. Right? We got Assassin, like, yeah, let's talk about Ezra now. Facts, right? Like, come on, man. All that, I'm trying to derail the conversation. What's good, Bishop? How you doing? What's good? Bad Dan saying, I got in an argument with a friend of mine in real life over Ezra Miller. Yo, you already know, right? Lucas Ironside saying, I just want Ezra to get the proper help he needs, even if it means giving up the role. But I hope that's not the case. Yeah, right. Like, it's all good, right? It's all good. Like, but I don't think that might not end up being necessary. We got Matthew McConaughey in here with the all right, right? What's going on, Matt? Right? We got we got we got Zod Ryder saying, it's all part of the scam. Everybody is back. Losers online just want to keep peddling BS. Because look, right, that's what we here talking about, Zod. I'm questioning stuff, right? It's like, yo, do we want this film canceled if it is being retooled and Ray Fisher could possibly be in it? Do we want it canceled? Right? Hank saying, I actually would rather Ezra be Flash in the DCEU. Yeah, look, I get it. We just went off on a little tangent because I happen to believe that if a show is bad longer than it was good, then it was a failure, right? That's what I tend to believe, right? Especially if it became a laughing stock by the time that it was a laughing stock, right? I mean, The Simpsons is more revered than that Flash show. The Simpsons right now is higher quality than the Flash was by the time that it ended. Real talk, right? Bad Dan is saying, I never campaigned for the Flash movie to be canceled or called it the Flush because I had so much faith in Mikey Scoop that Zaslav would make everything right. Look, I was ragging on it. I was one of them people. I was one of them people too that was ragging on this movie, right? Because we know what this movie was created for. We do know that, right? And so I think that's what led into a bunch of the like the ill feelings online from a bunch of like SnyderVerse fans, right? So, but all well and good. But this is my point, right? Is that, I'm just trying to walk y'all through this slowly. I'm trying to break this down for y'all. Like, with everybody coming back, do we still want these projects canceled? Are we still going to go hard, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, do we want Black Adam to flop if Henry Cavill's in it? Do we want, you know what I'm saying? I like, and and look, we got a scoop from Mikey earlier that said Aquaman 2 is probably bad. Look, I get it. Hamada Burger in its core, right? But, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with what Zach is doing. Chad Snyder saying, I'm actually starting to get excited for The Flash. And if they announce that Cavill and Fisher are in it, I will start to get hyped for it. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if you're going to get like a bunch of announced, but I think that the Ray Fisher thing is definitely going to get announced. But that's all that you would need because Cavill would already probably be in Black Adam, right? So, or no, yeah, like so. Look, this is my point. I think it's okay for everybody to be getting hyped up, yo. We don't have to keep having these feelings of like angst and stuff, and be going back and forth with people online, right? And getting into these knockdown, drag out arguments. You know what I'm saying? Because people are trying to kind of, spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? Because that's what they're going to do. They're spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and I think everybody's back. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ray Fisher ends up in this Flash movie. Then what? I mean, that was part of Andy Muschietti's original plan was to have Ray Fisher in the movie. It was the execs that, said no. Mainly Walter Hamada. And Ray Fisher was like, yo, I'm not gonna work on no project while he's there. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be gone. Like everybody that was a problem is gonna be gone. So if they're retooling these movies, do we still want them to fail? Right? Yo, I think it was confirmed some of the reshoots have already happened. Right? So some of them have already happened. We got Bishop saying, come on, everybody. We all know that they are aligning these movies to coincide with the SnyderVerse. It's common sense, or it should be. Yo, right? This is all facts. Chad Snyder saying, I honestly excited to see Keaton too. But honestly, I'm not sure about how to feel if they kill him off. I hope they at least let him live, leaving the door open for Batman Beyond. Hey, but it's the multiverse. Apparently, he ain't even the Burton verse one. So there you go. Right? Zod Ryder says, I think Cavill is in the Flash. Some guy on set leaked that several months ago. Yeah, wait a minute. Don't we know that he's in the movie? Because ain't he supposed to? Because wasn't he supposed to get killed by Zod or something in like one of the Earths? So yeah, look, man. Boy, Runner said, I heard that the screen tests for the Flash are doing good. People are enjoying it. This would be the new version that they tested after the reshoots. This is my point, right? Don't we remember that Michael Keaton said that the script was confusing when he first read it? What have people been saying? That, hey, the audience is confused. This stuff is confusing, right? Like the ending. The ending is bad, right? So if they went and shot and retooled the ending and now it don't end with the Flashpoint timeline anymore and Barry goes back to his normal universe, which is probably what's gonna happen, right? Then what? Look, I want somebody to answer that question for me. If Ray Fisher is in this movie, do we want it to flop? In the live chat, I want y'all to answer in the comments after this video is over. Because this is a real question. Let's say, hey, there's no announcement that Zach is back yet, right? But Ray Fisher's back in The Flash. Are we taking that as meaning nothing? Like, are we gonna keep everybody like up in arms and in angst? You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know. Lucas Ironside said, I think Ben signed a new contract behind the scenes. He had to. Had to, right? As I was saying, Zaslav won't release a crappy movie. I think we should be in support of Flash now. Facts, right? Like this dude literally is axing bad movies. Movies that don't coincide with the timeline. And we're attacking this man? And then we want to use like the older stuff as like reasons to be like, see, but when we did this before, you know, I don't know about none of that shit that happened back in the day, yo. I don't want to know about none of that shit that happened back in the day. I'm talking about what's going on right now. I don't want to hear nothing about, what we did with Walter Hamada or Ann Sarnoff or Toby Emmerich. I don't want to hear these names anymore. They gone. They old news. Mr. J saying, if Ray is back, then it should tell you that Zach is back as well. Right? Just saying. I'll even go as far as to say that Wonder Woman is in the Flash as well as Ray Fisher. Mikey already said Wonder Woman is in the Flash. He said everybody's in there pretty much, except Ray Fisher damn near. So like, Necron said it was a favor, right? Wait, hold up. What is going on? Hold on, y'all. Something is bugging. I don't know. Okay. We got Necron in here. I don't know what the hell is going on. Hey, my shit's been tripping. How long have you been back there, bro?
Oh, shit. Maybe 10, 15 minutes just listening.
My bad, yo.
No worries.
Cause
I was just like chilling out anyway.
My StreamYard was bugging. Like my chat was tripping, all that, yo. Hold up.
Dude, I'm good.
Yo, Necron, what's going on, man? Look, I didn't mean to throw you in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of threw you.
I'm all messing with my phone.
Right? Hey, you gotta be prepared at all times, bro.
Exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lord Necron. Man, look, how are you feeling about all this stuff, yo?
All this what people wanting it to fail or all this disinformation? I mean, we got so many things going on.
Hold on. Real quick. He says, I don't want to disrupt I don't want to continue to disrupt your chat, but do you really want a 35-year-old cyborg? I think Ray Fisher would look fine in cyborg right now, yo.
Yep.
Hey, and it ain't my fault what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't his fault either. So I don't care. Continuity.
They can de-age
Hollywood movie magic. You know what I'm saying? So with y'all, man. Hold on. See, here we go with this old shit again, right? We was just at this with the Henry Cavill, right?
You got a 50-year-old Rock. Oh, but 35-year-old Cyborg is out of the question. It's not the Teen Titans either. It's the goddamn Justice League. Big difference.
Right. But all right, look, but what are your thoughts though, next round?
Well, first of all, on all this information on the Flash movie and everything tells me pretty much everything we want is happening, because all this only happens when it really starts to build up from what we all want. All this crazy crap and all these weird things that come out and all these websites you never heard of start, trafficking all these weird stories. I don't listen to none of it. I pretty much just follow Sil and Mikey, and it usually happens what they say. So I don't understand why people get so into a panic and worried that maybe it's not happening now and all that. When everything that we've seen is being presented to us, leading to only one thing. I mean, if you can't see that, I would suggest not ever try to be a detective in your life, or I don't know, be a cop, because a lot of things are going to fly over your head, man. All of this is pretty obvious.
Look, we got Zentech in here saying Necron rocking the dissection shirt. Storm.
Oh, hell yeah. Check out this art. That's sick.
Hold up.
One of the best covers ever.
I'm trying to blow you up, but my StreamYard is
it's
tripping.
all good. They can see it.
Yeah, my StreamYard tripping.
This artist called Necrolord out of Sweden used to do a bunch of covers back in the day, all paintings.
King saying Black Adam is over 1,000 years old. So
Hank don't give up.
Right?
Yeah, he's a persistent guy.
Yo, but here's the thing, bro. The dudes don't look 35. Bruh, come on, man. Really? Really, bro? Like,
is Black Adam supposed to look 1,000 years old, though? Is that what they're saying? Is he a zombie?
Right. But anyway, man, like, look, I just
that was funny.
Yeah, right. I just find it hilarious because I'm like, if Ray Fisher's back, are we really going to be sitting there like, oh my God, this Flash movie should fail, right? Like, oh, it's a Hamada burger. Is it a Hamada burger if Ray's in it?
No, there's no fucking way it could be a Hamada burger with Ray in it. Ray would never come back under a Hamada thingamajig or whatever you want to call it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yes, I know that we all know they were made under the old regime, but they're being rewritten, reshot, guys, and for all new purposing.
Bruh, I'm about to cook you, Hank. I'm trying not to, bro. Was Zack Snyder's Justice League Cyborg a high school student, bro?
Nope.
Dude, come on, yo. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo.
I forget, was it college or pro league? I already forgot.
No, he was college. He was in college.
Right? Yeah.
Come on, yo. Oh my God. Marcus Cruz said,
no one cares.
To get Sasha Kaye and Leslie Grace to join the SnyderVerse. Get them to play the characters written in a mature way. Look, I wouldn't mind. They can all stay on their roles, you know what I'm saying? But we just can't have that Flashpoint timeline no more. It cannot be.
It is gone.
It cannot be. Flashpoint is undone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zai Ryder saying Ray being back is all they need to say. Cyborg was in college, Hank. Did you watch the movies? That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this is crazy, yo.
They were the Gotham team, right? Gotham, forgot what they were called, the Gotham something.
Right. Yeah, he went to Gotham City University, right? And look, watch that say it. Watch this part though, right? He said he was a college freshman. When did they say he was a college freshman?
Yeah, I don't remember that being specified in the movie.
Bro, like, come, why are we doing this? Like,
Okay, Hank,
anyway,
okay, I was
anybody
gonna
get booted, yo. Make it make
say,
sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, bro. Actors play young characters all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
what
that's silly. That's a
he
silly
was
argument.
30. Look, but even by your logic, he was 30 playing a 19-year-old.
It just, and this is the type of stuff that people get stuck on.
Right?
This really
When his mom
unimportant
was in the dean
shit.
office, he said he's a freshman.
Bishop's right. Next comment.
Right?
These aren't hard questions, dude.
Yeah,
These are
right?
like these are like the type of questions nerds fucking ask each other at the end of Dungeons and Dragons
Bruh,
tournaments. You know, like shit
bruh.
doesn't matter, dude.
Hey,
Ooh,
hard.
might be too old.
Hey, look, yo, yo, you know what a hard question is? A hard question is like, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody asking, buddy, me, why they baby ain't making home? That's a hard question. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard question.
Yeah.
Asking me about some damn when he said it was a damn man. Look, bro. Hey guys, are you cool with RJ and Kaden? Next question. Zai said, Hank is out of here. Look,
He got booted.
Frank C said, Will Smith was in his mid-20s during the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, fucking who cares, man? I mean, is he kind of sad he's not going to hear "booyah" or something? I don't know. Watch
Oh my God.
the Teen Titans on Cartoon Network, bro. Especially when Zach comes out.
Oh my goodness. Bro, that's gonna be like the biggest, you know what I'm saying,
It might get him
episode
renewed.
of Teen Titans Go in history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they said that they're gonna be doing that there's gonna be Easter eggs and that shit too. So hey,
Man, it's gonna be fun.
we're gonna be dissecting that. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if people are gonna call us conspiracy theorists for diving deep into the Zack Snyder Teen Titans Go episode, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Bishop saying yes to Hank being gone. Marcus Cruz says John Krasinski is the most perfect casting to play Reed Richards in the MCU, nobody comes close. That shit, man, it was fan casting. I mean, look, I kind of knew that, you know, it was gonna go that way. Like it was fan casted for too long, and that picture looked, you know, too well put together. And I'm like, dude, this is them trying to leak it out there. Like, hey, how do you guys feel about this? You know?
Yeah.
And everybody loved it, and they're like, oh, there you go.
Let's do it. Yep.
Yep, he is Reed Richards. So, yeah, I think that he's going to be just fine.
Yep.
So I said Hank ain't too bright, and he ain't right. He said Hank had to go. I just helped him out at the door. Right. All right, what's happening? What up, sickness?
Sick news.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch Teen Titans Go for time, right? Look, Bad Dan said Better Call Saul makes Bob Odenkirk look really young. Just saying, it can be done.
It's Hollywood. They can figure it out.
Movie magic. Dude, his whole body is covered in CGI. What
I know.
Oh my God.
I always laugh when these people like,
oh my God, Joe.
do these age thing. Like, I think we discussed this before. Like, these people aren't us. They ain't going to McDonald's and fucking Carl's Juniors or whatever else and letting their health go to shit. These people were staying top training, top, you know, all it's their job. They'll look good. They know better, or they won't have a job. Right? I'm like,
Necron. His whole body is
Covered in
CGI, bro.
CGI. They could probably de-age his face, most likely, if they needed to, but I don't think it's
The part
necessary.
of his face, bro, the part of his face that is actually his face, right? Like,
It still is halfway covered. What a dumb argument.
what is wrong with you, man? Bro, what's wrong with you guys, man?
Panic Inc.
Bro, agents of chaos. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, man. You guys are agents of chaos. Oh my goodness.
The
But
sun
look,
is not coming up tomorrow.
Necron. Here's
Yeah.
my thing though, bro. Is that right? Is that like I've just found this whole thing to be weird, and that's why I wanted to come ask this question, right? Because wouldn't you say as if like it has seen like we've seen quite a bit of like almost like fear mongering recently.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how else to kind of describe it,
Yep.
right? I mean, but you know, is that what you would kind of describe it as, or am I tripping?
No, it's just fear mongering. It's panic. It's disinformation. Almost to a level of like when people are doing elections, the all type of crazy misinformation
Right?
getting thrown out. Like, damn, these are just movies. You know, what the fuck is all this shit? What's going on here? Why is everybody freaking out? It's such an obvious thing that's going on. Why is there all these questions and all this panic? You got
Right.
an Affleck back. You got basically them saying, "Hey, we're following the SnyderVerse timeline." Fuck, what else do you need, man?
Right? Look at how many people are starting to tweet out stuff like, "Oh man, I'm hearing that the SnyderVerse timeline is about to be back." You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm hearing, Ray Fisher might be in the Flash. Oh, I'm hearing, it's like,
Well,
yo,
duh.
yo, this is crazy, and you know, this is kind of why I wanted to have this conversation. I'm like, yo, Ezra Miller's getting help. Are we gonna continue to, you know what I'm saying, say that that doesn't mean anything?
Actually, it means everything. What when a month ago, look at the Ezra Miller
He
situation. Look
said,
at where
"I'm in
it's
a
at today.
multiverse, man."
He was tripping a month ago, dude. I
He
mean,
said,
was he really tripping or was he just
you
having
can't
fun
catch
with
me.
it? I
I'm
don't
in
even
a
fucking know
multiverse,
anymore.
bro."
He was like
Yo, he was on
wilding.
some stuff. They was on some stuff.
Woo! It was going through the
Something that
multiverse.
hold on. TJ with the TJ with the hold on. Let me give him his gold star. Says, I think Zaslav is turning this film into an actual Flashpoint film. And the universe he's killing is the universe WB was trying to make. And Mikey was running and Mikey was running post Snyder 2017. Bad,
Yep.
Joe.
Yep. It's super ironic what's gone on in this whole movie from beginning to end, from
Oh
its
my God.
starting process to
It's
what it was
it's
originally.
poetic justice.
Yeah, it really is. Not only is it's launching the new Snyderverse basically. After that, all the Hamada burgers are done.
Right?
Not so fast, Hamada.
Thanks, suckers. You know what I'm saying? Look, and that's probably why Zaslav wants to keep this movie. He's like, yo, I got Ben Affleck in here.
Hmm?
I got him on a motorcycle, this new bat cycle. You know what
Looks
I'm saying?
cool.
Like, it's probably some cool shit in there, right? And he's like, yo, like, hold up, we can just kind of tweak this and you know what I'm saying? Hey,
They weren't you saying, or wasn't somebody saying? I think it was Mikey with that whole motorcycle thing. That Wonder Woman's was a part of it too. At, at one point, I could have sworn I heard that she helps them too in that scene. Just guessing or trying to remember hearing something.
they're all gonna be in the movie, yo.
Yeah.
You think Zod's in a movie and Superman's not?
No shit. His almost arch enemies. I know, not quite, but
What were they reshooting, Necron?
they're fixing it, getting it back to
Right?
make
Like,
SnyderVerse correct.
man,
Because they're following the SnyderVerse timeline. What else would they reshoot the whole shit? And Michael Keaton, you know, maybe this is the only thing we'll see him in. Who knows?
they might just wrap that thing up in one movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
might just be a Flashpoint movie. A little sidestep off to another dimension, and boom, we're back to everything's normal again.
Yep. Yo,
like it should have been in the first place.
I keep thinking that it's gonna be a situation where they fuck around and undo the Suicide Squad and all them and Birds of Prey and all that kind of shit. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? If they like for real just turn around.
You know, I actually thought of, it's funny you say that because I thought about that today because it was on TV and I was like, I wonder if they're gonna fucking, go back and make that movie not happen because then they could bring back Captain Rip Flag and everyone could just come on back, and it wouldn't mean your precious Peacemaker wouldn't go away. He could still be around because he's already around. So
another universe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Zara says they were de-Hamada burgering the class. Right?
They're putting some Snyder sauce on it, making that shit a little tastier.
Right? The Snyder sauce.
That's what's like, hey man, can we all these fucking movies? They need some Snyder sauce or something. Man.
Right?
Got no flavor.
Like we gotta, like, yo, y'all trying to run away from this shit? Like, nah. Look, I just I just kind of wanted to get on here and to let the people know that I'm feeling like I'm about to start getting hyped for all these movies, Necron.
I don't blame you.
I don't care what nobody's saying, bro. I don't care.
The way it's looking, why wouldn't we not? Now we can support DC the way we want to again, happily.
Right?
There's no fucking strings attached again. Everybody needs to chill and get. Look what they're doing. If we support these movies, just means more awesome DC content.
But here is
in the SnyderVerse.
Necron, here is my question, right? Because I've been seeing a lot of pushback. People have been saying, hey, well, we try to support them in the past and all this other stuff happened or what have you. Do you think that the situation that we currently find ourselves in is anything like anything that we were dealing with the old regime, sir?
No, not at all. Am I wrong?
Right. And so
no, I mean these people seem to really like what Zach was doing and want to go down that road. Yeah. Where the old regime it was obvious they fucking hated it and didn't want anything to do with it.
They did everything in their power to, to try to let us know that as well, right? So am I saying like stop tweeting or whatever, the hashtag or no, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
But what I am saying is just this overall pessimism. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for it.
No.
There's no reason for it. There's no reason for the going back and forth. There's no reason for the acting like we don't know that this stuff is happening, right? Like, we're acting like these things don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just saying, hey, it don't matter if Ben's back. It don't matter if Henry's back. It don't matter if Ray's back. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you can keep tweeting, but this overall, like, just disdain and saying, hey, well, let's boycott WB and all this stuff, like, I just don't see the need for it. And, I'm not no
at this point,
Zaslav
hell no.
Shill. Like, I'm not no Zaslav Shill. I'm not anti-Zach.
Nope.
Like, I wouldn't be here on YouTube if I was anti-Zack.
That's just some nonsense going around saying
Yep.
people who've been totally pumping up Zack Snyder for the last 3, 4, 5 years, all of a sudden they're anti-Zack or
Oh
okay.
yeah, no, we gonna get to that. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking dumb, dude.
Oh nah, everything will be addressed pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Like that is being worked on right now. But look, yeah, I just want you guys to know that, you know, it's okay to be happy. It's okay
Yeah.
to be optimistic. It's okay,
Don't let our people fucking make you think you can't enjoy these movies that are coming now.
right? There's no
Damn,
need to keep trying
we
to cancel The
we
Rock.
sound like certain people from it's funny how things have changed, but it's really the truth. You can enjoy DC again. You don't got to be negative towards everything that they're trying to do now.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, Henry Cavill's in Black Adam, yo. Like, you know, if you look, everybody's sitting there saying, "Oh, The Rock and his ego and this, that, and the third, and yada yada
Yeah,
yada." Like, yo, what if he's already in the fucking movie? And then
right.
like, what are we right? That oh, all right. Another question. Okay. We're doing all this cancel Black Adam, cancel The Rock and his ego, this, that, and the third. What if Henry Cavill is in this movie right now?
Which she is, I'm pretty sure.
Right? Then what would all this have been for?
Is it all right? Maybe I'm gonna go off a little track. I promise I won't drive the truck down the ditch because I.
Uh, go
But maybe
go
this
ahead.
is just a symptom of people who are just obsessed with cancel culture. They just have to be canceling something. It's just part of them wanting to cancel. I don't know because I don't see why. I don't see why you cancel a movie you haven't even seen yet. That has the possibility of having Henry Cavill back in it. What do you think? You think people just like canceling?
I think that's 100% true, yo. Gotta be fighting something.
Something's got to make them mad, give them
Got
motivation to wake up in the morning.
gotta have some opposition. You know what I'm saying? And look, to Bad Dan's comment saying I still don't want some of these Hamada burgers like the Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and Wonder Woman 84 to be
I don't
SnyderVerse
think
canon.
I don't think they will be.
They won't. They don't have to be. Look, all that is happening. Look, I'm about to break this down for y'all. Real simple. All right. This is real simple. All right. Zack is going to do what he is going to do. I believe that these directors that are going to be working in this arena around this time, all they're going to do is say, hey, does my movie end in a place that kind of contradicts with something that you got going on?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They want
Right?
to make sure it's all the universe has a good continuity in it. They don't
Yeah.
want to make things like
And with the Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and Wonder Woman 84, I mean, first of all, Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad, I mean, I don't know like why everybody's even thinking about it's just the Flash, yo. And Black Adam isn't, you know, Black Adam is a new character. We just talking about the Flash. They didn't, I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with Suicide Squad or none of that stuff. So, you know, just the Flash, right? As I was saying, Snyder sauce is the secret sauce for these movies.
hashtag Snyder's Law.
Bags, yo. TJ saying if some people have problems with supporting Black Adam and the Flash, y'all looking sus. Just saying, right? This is
Yeah,
the new company, new direction. The DCEU, the SnyderVerse timeline, the one we fought for, is being restored, being rebuilt day by day.
mm-hmm.
See, DC
Jeez,
talk, and
TG,
TJ is in here spitting, yo.
they know
TJ
what's
is
up.
spitting, right?
They know what's up.
Oh my God, Zod is cooking in the chat right now. The ones who are anti-Zack are the ones who want to keep people fighting over nothing. it's in their best interest to keep us crapping on the studio. That Zaslav is doing right, and we should be happy now.
Yep. Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Facts. We got Mad Max in the
Mad Max.
chat. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of crazy. Ain't seen Mad Max over here in a while. Salute to you, sir. You know, but yeah, Necron, this is what I'm saying though. Like it's just a weird time. I'm seeing people treat this new regime right. Yo, you wanna know what's so wild?
What's up?
Necron, I peeped this just now. Tell me if this ain't true. Necron, would you say that we've been treating the new regime that has been doing more for us worse than the old regime when they came in, and they ended up doing absolutely fuck for us, like pretty much?
Some aspects of the fandom have been pretty harsh on them, considering they're giving us what we want. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Why? Why is that? Why are they?
Why, Necron? Like,
What's the motivation behind that? When you see Ben Affleck and Aquaman, you know, coming back, you've been told basically, I don't know, my timeline.
They're trying to keep Ezra Miller.
Yeah, they're trying to keep Ezra, like they're trying to keep everything SnyderVerse.
For what? Why, Necron?
What's the problem? Why are you guys so upset with these folks? And we're not shilling. We're just trying to figure out where is this coming from. I mean,
bruh, look, if y'all want to talk about shilling, look, to my knowledge, I ain't never spoke to nobody from no damn WBD.
Me either.
And I barely even talk to y'all motherfuckers off YouTube now. Y'all better be, hey, y'all. Look, if I talk to you outside of YouTube, you better be lucky.
Lucky.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, right, like, you know, I barely talk to anybody. I'm just watching this stuff. This is still a fan channel. I'm coming at this from a fan.
Totally fan channel.
I'm like, dude, they've been tweeting out all kind of stuff, marketing shit, seeing BVS stuff everywhere, Man of Steel stuff, Zack Snyder's Justice League. You know what I'm saying? Like,
BVS, a masterpiece.
Right?
They called it a masterpiece, the new regime.
And then, like, we're sitting there and we're still upset. We're still mad. At this point, we were sending flowers to Aaron Sarnoff. Look at that in retrospect.
Nice, well-written letters encouraging, you know, the return, the continuation of the SnyderVerse. Very thankful and what's the word? Very diplomatic with them. Very diplomatic.
Bad saying, old Warner Brothers regime would have just tried to sweep the Ezra stuff under the rug. 100%, yo.
Just get the movie out.
Don't right, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Zai saying a lot of the fandom is brutal because they are not a real fandom. They are a bunch of activist idiots pushing agendas and gassing up true fans. We're starting to get to it.
Zod is spitting truth out there.
We're starting to get to it. Right? See, because, like, yo, I'm a fan, Necron. I am a fan through and through. What's up, Charles Austin? I am a fan through and through. I'm sitting here and I'm watching this stuff. And in my heart, in my stomach, I'm getting excited. Can't help it.
Why shouldn't you be?
Necron, let's just say remove Mikey Sutton and Seal Nation. Let's just remove the scoops.
Let's just do that then.
Public information. You know what I'm saying? I'm still excited.
The pandemic, this is how I stumbled upon the fandom. Normally, Necron, he worked at an office, not at home, didn't have YouTube on all day, and wouldn't never probably found it otherwise because I do shit.
Facts.
So if I saw this coming, and then I saw the reports with Black Adam possibly having Henry Cavill in it, and I didn't know the better, I'd be like, this is pretty cool. This is fucking cool. They're gonna Superman's finally coming back. It's about time. And I know enough of Black Adam to know that he can kick some ass, a lot of ass. He's one of the top tier powerful
Yo, he's a
characters in the
great
whole
villain,
universe.
and I'm excited to see it. That's what I'm saying. Look,
And
we gotta
and
make this
and the fights and the scenes, they look fucking cool to me. I'm not one of these ones bitching. Yeah, they're the parts in the trailers where it kind of wonky, or little wonky parts here and there, but nothing to make me go like, oh, this is trash. Throw this in the garbage. It looks cool. It looks like he's gonna have some smackdown freaking fights with the JSA. It's gonna be kick
Look,
ass.
we got Lucas Ironside saying all of a sudden WB social media accounts are posting SnyderVerse content. I'm looking forward to the future. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point, yo. Oh, what up, Super Bro
Oh
Corey?
shit, Super
Oh
Bro.
my goodness. Super Bro Corey is like one of the trillest. You know what I'm saying? One of the trillest. The trillest that ever walked. Hashtag my favorite Ham Smith. We got side writers saying being a fan wouldn't be so hard if we didn't have agenda-driven losers scoring.
It's so true.
Woo, man, Zod is cooking, yo. Right?
Because like getting back to it, dude, I'm a DC fan. I'd be thinking, oh, we got a Flash movie coming and Black Adam. It looks cooler than Birds of Prey. What I got with that movie. So I'd be pumped up. Just taking Sil and Mikey out of the equation, I'd still be pumped up because I'd be seeing my DC shit back on the screen with the good top tier characters.
Okay, but what happens when you add Sil and Mikey to the equation?
Oh shit!
Right?
Then everything you ever wanted is confirmed. You got receipts everywhere. And if you've been following them for the last year or two, you're in the know what happened and what's gonna happen and what could have happened. It's a lot of info. You got the battle plans before there's even a talk of war when you follow Sil and Mikey. That's what it is.
Facts, right? Like you literally got the battle plan. You literally got everything. They got a nice little sand table and everything's drawn out for you and Venn diagrammed, and it's like, oh shit, this is gonna connect here, and we're getting this there, and oh shit, like it's all gonna connect. Oh, it all makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look,
past, present, and future.
Past, present, and future. Oh my goodness. What did that mean? Nothing.
No, it means everything. It means you should get a membership.
Like,
yeah, that sounds, I'm shilling, but it's the goddamn truth. If you want to be in the know,
man, like Necron, it all look I was there with each and every one of you guys when Justice League came out. I felt that pain. You know what I'm saying? When I saw Henry Cavill's face, like my fucking, like, yo,
what the hell is going on? Yeah.
Look, that movie like really broke me in a lot of ways, right? It was one of the reasons why I never saw Shazam until like last year. I think it was the first time I ever watched that movie. Right? Like
Shazam's a kid's movie. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I
know what you mean. It just broke.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like gotcha. I could not do it. I was like, yo, I'm not, I'm just not gonna engage with it, right? And so for me, I was right there with all you guys, yo. So I know what it feels like to, be kind of like not looking forward to DC movies. I get it. I was there too. But this ain't that time.
We are in a different world now.
I mean, he literally told you on our earnings call, we're gonna try to fix these movies and make them better. What did that mean?
Protect the brand.
So I'm gonna wait for the guy that came in and said protect the brand. I'm gonna wait for them to start, because look, y'all can try to dress it up and say, oh, this is a Hamada burger. This is a movie being released under David Zaslav's watch. That is a fact.
I mean, not, you know, open up the old can of worms, but look what he did to Batgirl.
Right?
The guy's serious about making sure these movies are up to par and fit into a certain timeline.
Do we not want that, Necron? Are we like upset at that? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we upset?
Not me. I know certain people are for whatever reasons, but not me. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Right. TJ saying, since that Wednesday trailer from Tim Burton via Netflix, I want him to dip his hands in the deceased. Man, I want Tim Burton to do what the hell he's supposed to do. Batman Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's supposed to happen. You know, but who knows, man?
Tim Burton can only do Tim Burton's Gotham. That's how I feel.
Right? And you just let him, hey, what's your gothic, futuristic fucking Batman? What's your futuristic gothic Gotham look like?
Yep.
There we go. What is that like? I'd fucking go pay to see that, man.
That'd fucking be great. Didn't have old man Keaton telling him what to do. Shit.
Right?
That'd be like so cool, dude. Hey there, hey Patterson, there you are. You can be Batman in Batman Beyond.
Bad Dan says, I am more excited for the Flash movie.
Yeah, well, you should be. Good for you, man. Don't let fucking people make you not excited for it. They're all being repurposed.
DC Talks insane. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like, what's going on? We just gonna sit here and we gonna keep being mad? We like, I don't know.
You want to keep fighting forever? The war never ends.
Whoa. Yeah, I know you putting, you know, I know you fixing that Flash timeline to fit in the SnyderVerse, but you know, nah, fam, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know you bring it back Ben Affleck, but that ain't it.
That's not good enough for me. Unless it's the original storyboards, you know, that they posted down in Dallas.
I know Ray Fisher probably coming back. Ray Fisher probably coming back, but no, that don't mean nothing.
Oh, and don't forget all the execs.
Oh, all the execs is gone that said that the SnyderVerse wasn't coming back. Y'all still tripping off that.
Who greenlit the SnyderVerse are back.
Bro, I'm literally, bro, because this is why it's problematic for me. Because I'm seeing people like comparing this new regime to the old regime. They say, oh, but remember, people, Warner Brothers did this back in the day. It's like, what? It's like,
nothing that make you happy, huh?
Is a company like a building, or is it the people that are inside of the building that make up the company?
I think it's the people inside, bro.
Is it just because it's in the same building? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, it's the same old Warner Brothers.
That building's cursed, no matter.
Even though everybody there is different now.
It's gonna bring out the worst in them. I know it.
Hamada losing his job as soon as Black Adam come out.
Maybe it's the tinfoil hat crew just in the basement freaking out all the time.
I'm even seeing people say that his contract could possibly be getting extended if that movie does well. If that was the case, I don't think that his contract would be ending the day it comes out. I think it would be like a week or two after it came out so that they
Yeah.
could, see how the movie actually did. But no, it is literally the day the movie comes out. It's like, hey,
Isn't that funny? Thanks for your last burger. You're out of here.
right? Nah, man, this is real talk, yo. Charles Austin saying no, bring in Guillermo del Toro for Deceased.
That's really not a bad idea, though. That would be pretty sick.
Right. Bad Dancing, I feel like so many execs would have just given up on Ezra, but Zaslav is not most executives. Yo, he's like a real, like, traditional, old school dude, man.
Yep.
And look, what's Ezra been convicted of yet, by the way?
And too, I hear a lot of people trying to spin Zaslav as this. Oh, he says doesn't care for creative. He's chopping all these jobs, and people are, and I'm like, you dumb shit. We told you it was going to be a bloodbath when they were going to merge. That's how mergers go. It's not nice, and it's horrible decisions, and tough decisions, tough questions have to be posed and answered when there's a merger. What it is.
Hey, $3 billion in synergies, man. They set aside $3 billion and was like, yo, this is for like trimming the fat. Right.
They got to find a way to get rid of some of that debt that they incur. And that's what they do.
If you really want to think about it, right? Like, why isn't anybody blaming the old regime for fast tracking all these projects?
They were up to being tricky as usual. Bastards.
Right. And Bad Dan saying Ezra was convicted of stealing alcohol. I will personally pay for the stolen alcohol if that goes to trial. No, but he wasn't convicted. He was just charged.
Yeah, charged.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Ezra hasn't been convicted of anything. Look, I know, a lot of places may or may not, you know what I'm saying, like really feel the same as Americans do, but gonna keep it a buck. In America, yo, you are innocent until you're proven guilty. So, the fact that Warner Brothers didn't run to just axe his career before he's been convicted of anything, I think, should be applauded.
But Skywalker, what about Amber?
Hey,
they let her go, and they're keeping Ezra.
But look what happened to Amber later when it was found out that she was lying.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna lose everything. She has to pay Johnny Depp, right?
Hey, fuck, it's bullshit, dude. Ezra stole some beer. He ain't fucking dropping deuces in people's beds, man. That's some weird shit,
And
don't compare it.
And they said that could have possibly been his mother's house.
And I read that too, thinking, you know what? I bet his mom did it to do some tough love on him. Put him in check.
Man, I heard
Parents
all
do
kinds
that
of
shit
stuff.
to you.
I heard somebody else was the one that called the cops. Like that it wasn't actually the owner of the house, which is
someone got caught wind of it and like, oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, which
yeah,
is
who knows what could have happened? That's true.
Yeah, like you don't know, man. Plus, it was from like back in May or something like that. Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, I applaud the fact that Zaslav didn't just rush to judgment. And then, like, hey, if Ezra says, hey, I'm going to go get help, right? And I have, and some people were saying that he admitted to wrongdoing in that statement, which I didn't really feel like he did. He said that he was apologizing to the people that he's hurt and alarmed with his behavior, you know what I'm saying, or panicked or whatever, right? But it's like, hey,
he's apologizing from the stress he put probably his friends and family through, and fans,
right? And
he's not admitting the fucking guilt to anything. Big difference.
Trust me, that statement was ran through a PR person.
Oh yeah, you got a PR firm now, so it was meticulously looked over before it was sent out.
Lucas Einstein says they're always saying old news.
Yeah, they keep
That
trying to recycle that shit.
that Dan saying problem with social media, guilty even if proven innocent. Yeah, but here's the thing though, right?
Not the
We
Zaslav.
make up social media. We, you know what I'm saying? You and I, we all do. So that's not how I'm getting down over here, yo. And that's what I've been learning, you know, recently with some of this stuff that's been going on. I'm gonna really have to like separate myself and what we're trying to do, you know, from a whole lot of other stuff.
Yep.
Because you know, I just don't partake in that kind of thinking. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, they need to lose their entire career and everything over allegations. Obviously, if they're proven guilty, then hey, let's talk about why they should lose everything. And I will absolutely have that conversation. But over allegations, like no, like I've had people lie on me before. So how am I gonna sit there and try to be like, oh, it's just impossible for somebody to lie on Ezra Miller, the Flash, right? Like, oh, it's just impossible for some of these things to be false.
Should your life be destroyed because someone has a grudge against you and makes a false allegation to the cops about you?
Man, yeah,
That's basically, you know.
I've had all kinds of people lie on me before. I know you probably have in that crown. We all have.
When you're on top, you got a lot of people down below trying to knock you down. So yeah, it's happened to me at top. I mean a lot. Shit.
Right?
How it goes.
Sickness says, I still don't understand what the problem was with taking some beer. How the hell is that a big deal? Yo, what if it was his mom's house too?
Someone might be a little bitch to make a big deal out of that. That's all I'm saying.
They're like, oh, Ezra went in and he went through that back door. He probably knew where the key was at, all that. It's probably his house. That's what I'm saying.
It's his mom's
Like, you
house.
don't even know what's going on. You don't even know. We don't know what's going on, man.
F. We can't
Look,
treat
things
that like
can
it's
look.
facts.
I'm telling you, things can look crazy. Things can look one way, and then you really start finding out what was going on, and you be like, "Whoa, this is not what I thought this was at all." You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what I thought this was at all. Like, I thought this was this from back here. I get up close to something way different, right?
It's like one of those needle scratches across the whole record. What?
Right?
Sure
Bad
the
dance
fuck.
and other celebs have done way worse and people haven't given a shit. Yo,
Facts. Because there's not an agenda against the fandom to manipulate things and drive people crazy. Yeah.
see, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
talk about this stuff, right? Nah, in due time, Necron, we will have our moment in the sun, bro. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of streams and a lot of tweets after some things get talked about pretty soon.
Oh yeah. The people who want to
Everybody,
fight, they're gonna have a fight.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
wait.
Hey, they wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? They wanted. Hey, you know.
Mortal Kombat.
Hey, I was thinking, I'll be your Huckleberry. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I'm Doc Holliday in this bitch. I will be your Huckleberry. Y'all want to fight? We can bring a fight. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, whew, stay tuned, yo. Anyway, I just want to say, you know, look, just because look, I want y'all to put y'all last questions and comments because within the last like 20, 30 minutes, the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm gonna be shutting this down. But I just want to let y'all know, man. This is
Ooh, I can
the
stay up
overall,
late.
huh?
I can stay up late tonight.
You said that you can stay up late.
I can. I'm not working
Oh
tomorrow.
my God, what?
No work
Hey,
tomorrow.
Super Bro Corey, let me know if you want to come on out.
Super Bro.
Y'all already know. Y'all want Super Bro Corey on? Let me know in the chat if y'all want Super Bro Corey on. Let me know if you can come on, Corey. And if so, I'll toss you a link, bro. We'll fucking turn up. I don't care. I'll go
That's
play
Saturday night.
It's Saturday night. You know, what am I doing there, bro?
I'm
What am I
home
doing?
Saturday night, so you know what the hell else. I ain't doing nothing fucking exciting.
He
Not to say this isn't awesome, but you know.
said, not to say that this isn't fantastic, but you know.
It's not like riding the lightning on the stage. If
I
you know what I
I
mean.
could, right? He said, hey, it's not like was it he said riding the white lightning. Man, look, you wanna know what I was just thinking about though? In that crime, and this
What's
is
up,
like
man?
a cool little side note. Cause you know, I love when our conversations kind of go off the rails for a little bit. But
Totally.
how dope was it to see Mikey and Sil fucking?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about
yeah, bro. We gotta talk about that.
that. Was like shit, dude. I can't even put it to words to finally see them in the same fucking picture.
Right?
And still with his aviators looking all cool as shit. I loved it, man. And I don't know, with you like kind of sneaking Mikey into frame. I don't know what was going on there, but it was fucking cool. It was great to see Mikey talking and being there with Sil together. I
Facts,
loved it.
bro.
It was and then all the stuff Mikey was saying, how third anniversary of Geekosity and
No, third for Spidergate, second for
oh,
Geekosity.
okay. Yeah. And what's Kate Valdez? It was her birthday, right? Is that correct? I can read all that.
In the Philippines, yeah, when Geekosity came out. Facts.
And I discovered this one today too on my own. Here's another weird one.
Oh my god. I almost made a fucking shit.
It's H.P. Lovecraft's birthday too.
Oh my god.
Cosmic fucking what? I was like, how could all this fall on the same day? This is
I'm sorry,
insane.
Necron. I just came up with a joke that I can't say right now.
Oh
I
man.
have to save it because it's about you know what. And I almost compared that situation to Kate Valdez, and I was about to be like, you know, because one, never mind. Like, hey,
That's a backstage conversation.
yeah, man, that's a backstage conversation.
Right on.
Hey, well, look, Corey ain't saying nothing, so I don't know if Corey want to come on. But look, just seeing Mikey and Seal link up like that, man.
It's magic.
It only made me think like, yo, we all gotta link up, man. This has to happen, yo. The cool table gotta link up.
Made me think that too when I saw that.
Yo, I'm so serious, man. I was like, oh my god, like we have to fucking meet up, yo. Because
It's funny you say that because when I was at dinner with my wife earlier, I was like, you know, my friend Skywalker invited everybody out to California and Los Angeles. She's like, oh, really? Yeah. And I go, yeah, he lives on the beach. She's like, well, what? And I was like, kind of starting to plant them seeds of making a trip out to the West Coast.
just sprinkling the little seeds, right? You know what I'm saying? We got hold up. First Bad Dan said Corey's right. Obi-Wan gave up. Bad Dan still on that bullshit.
Oh man, come on.
DC Talk. First of all, what up, DC Talk?
Salute.
But said the Hamada burgers are dead. The motherfuckers is burnt to a crisp. We got Hugo Allen Stevens saying, hi everyone, what's up, Skywalker Jedi, Bad Dan Cygnus, just passing through to say, I'm still alive, still here, Bad Dan can vouch. That's what's up, Hugo. Thanks for stopping through to let us know what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to see you over here. Bad Dan said, Corey, say something. Is it if y'all still going when I get home? Hey. We'll see.
We'll see.
You better hurry up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God! Shout out to Mad Mama Bear. So there's so much love, man. You already know you be classing up the place. Absolutely, absolutely. I always love when Mama Bear come through, right? And everybody else loves when Mama Bear come through too, right?
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Because Mama Bear get love, right?
What are cool ass figures?
So yeah, that was
Clothing.
hella cool to see
Yeah.
Seal and for Mikey chilling.
Oh
Yo,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
dope, yo.
Man, to see Still Mikey, that was cosmic. And then gotta say, with all the receipts they've been getting, it's like a kind of like a king's entrance. Boom.
Right?
It was. I'm happy for them guys.
Seal Nation and the Mikey verse. You know what I'm saying? We got Hugo Allen Stevenson. I've not been trying to follow so much of what's been happening with Ezra in case it affects me emotionally. While I'm on medication, I don't want to risk anything with worrying about them. Look, I feel that, Hugo. And that's kind of what we was touching on earlier, man. Like, you know,
Don't let this media
um,
drive you crazy, man.
yeah, don't let this stuff get y'all worked up, man. You can't do it. Can't do it. You know, half this shit is not even real, yo.
Not in your
Like,
life.
it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's made up. You don't know what's valid. You know, man, just, live your life. Follow what makes you happy.
And also, too, don't worry about what doesn't pay your bills in
Act,
the end. You know, this is entertainment. It
act.
ain't. It shouldn't be keeping you up at night.
Yeah. Cause like I was saying, half this shit ain't even real.
Yep,
Like,
half of it is
you
just
don't even
is
know.
trying to do that exactly, keep you up at night,
Yeah,
worrying about shit that's not even real.
right. All these charges that could even be false. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. You don't know what's real and what's not, man. I'm just letting y'all know. Mama Bear is saying you guys are sweet. Right. Hugo says maybe I'll get the whole story one day, but for now, much as I love Ezra, whatever is happening, I can't involve myself as a spectator on this for the sake of my own mental health.
Well,
And
I
so
mean, that's
I've
what
been quiet on the matter.
if that's what he knows what's best for him, that's the best choice.
Absolutely,
Yep,
absolutely.
stay away from
Because
it then.
this stuff will drive you crazy. Y'all have no idea what kind of rabbit hole I didn't been down recently. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Skywalker followed the rabbit down the hole and went to Wonderland, my friend.
oh my God, right? And went to fucking Wonderland.
The Mad fucking Hatter. I didn't
Yo,
realize what I just fucking said. The Mad Hatter.
the Mad Hatter, the fucking Cheshire Cat, there's everybody. It's fucking the Red Queen.
Would you
Yeah,
like some tea?
yo, this shit was crazy. So trust me, I know what it's like, and whatever you got to do for your own, you know, mental
Yeah,
health is what's
yeah.
mostly important.
You know yourself better than everyone else. So that's what you gotta make the decisions that's best for you, you know. And that's what homie feels he needs to step away, then he needs to step away.
Hugo says, "Good night, everyone. I will be around again some point. Hopefully, this storm ends before the next one, whatever it will be. It will. Nah, we about to end this storm pretty damn quickly.
Yep.
Real talk, yo. We about to. Um, hold on, Necron. Why did you bring that up? Oh my God. Hold on, bro.
Am I being psychic?
Hey, damn. Hey, hold on. Hold it down for like 1 second.
I'll take over the chat here. Oh well, no one's chatting. So if you didn't know, Necron has a channel. I'm gonna plug myself while Skywalker handles that. It's L Necron, and I have one video on SnyderVerse, but mostly my stuff's about music and metal.
Hey, no, put a fucking link in the chat.
Yeah, let me find it. I'm
Yeah,
ain't good at
put.
that shit. We're
See,
super
hey,
pro.
right? No, I'm learning, right? Because integrity been on my ass, right? Feedback, the links help. The links help. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, he
I
knows,
hear
man.
you, integrity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah. Hold on.
Okay, let me
Go
try
ahead.
to find it over here. I don't even know where it's at. Come on, Carl. I will drop the link in there when I find it. When Super Bro comes on. So yeah, on my channel, and I also talk about like old school movies, not like that old, but from the 80s. Well, maybe that is for a lot of y'all, but all the cool stuff. I've done The Warriors, Bloodsport, which is hilarious. What else? A lot of some talk. I'm from Texas, so I talk about Texas metal as well too, the underground stuff. But yeah, this Ezra Miller stuff and all this disinformation is just weird. I wouldn't let it boil your blood or drive you crazy because follow the logic. The logic is stating, these guys want to keep them. The logic is stating Necrons. Sorry, Super Bowl. Look at this. Here we go. Hey, are you ready to come on, Corey? Are you home yet? That was pretty quick. Thank you. The SnyderVerse timeline is coming back and being restored, so that's going to rule. Seeing all this panic is not cool, and I don't understand why it's ramping up unless there's just a certain entities is just like to thrive on, making panic and people unsure of everything that's going on when the logic is basically staring you in the face. So it just needs to stop. What else? Let me. I think I showed all this last time, but since I'm trying to kill time here, let's take a look at what Necron has lying around.
What does Necron have lying around?
Earth 2, Book 1, really cool. Because I had to figure out who Val Zod was because I was out a lot of my comics during that time. So I finally figured it out, got it in these storylines. Sandman, I think I showed all this. This is my no game. Oh, you know what, dude? Speaking of Tim Burton type of Batman, has anybody ever seen this one? It is called Haunted Gotham. And it's Elseworlds, and it's Batman fighting like all
Look at them
supernatural.
ears, Joe.
And it's gothic as hell. But it's only like Batman finding all these like monsters and shit, and demons and things. Check it out. Is Super Bowl here yet? Put me on the spot, Skywalker. Trying to kill time for you.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. Hey, you the one
No.
who came up with that idea, and I was like, oh shit. Well, now I got to do it.
Yeah, you are right. Has anybody read this one? Because I bought it. Three Jokers. Did you read that
Three
one?
Jokers. Oh man, I've heard one. You know what's funny? I've heard one person always bringing up how fucking Three Jokers is totally awesome, and I've heard this person bring it up on multiple streams, and every
Uh-huh.
time that he brings it up, somebody says no, it's not. So I'm just like, I don't know about Three Jokers.
Oh, okay.
What's your take on Three Jokers, though?
I haven't read it yet.
Mm,
I just got it, so I was like thinking, hopefully it's good. But I know a lot of people hate the writer who wrote it, or had
right.
yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
oh,
Go ahead.
no. What were you gonna say?
I was surprised you weren't at the Cowboys game. There was one in LA tonight, wasn't there?
Man, I was at work, yo.
That's right. You just got off.
Yeah, and I had it was a long day. I was trying to get out there early, you know. Good Austin says boys. Had a long day.
Oh boy, it was.
On my
never been.
way home, gonna set up.
All right, cool.
Hey, we got the good Austin.
Now where's Mr. Leon?
Emphasis on the good, you know.
Yes, the good.
Right.
Oh, you know what I did today, dude? I made another little promo video for my channel. So, yeah, with one of my bands, the background music. So everybody can go and watch that too and have some fun.
Wait, you just hit 200 subs though recently, right now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm over 200 now. Yes, sir, I am.
Hold on, I was trying to we had an ambulance going by or something, or a cop car or something. But yeah, yo, see Necron putting in work. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gonna pass me pretty soon, bro?
I don't know about that, but
dude, you hit 200 subs way faster, and I did. Fact.
But real talk. But also, I got the help of be able to ride the coattails of certain people. So you know,
hey,
I give credit where credit's due.
Like riding coattails. Come on, dude. Corey says he's not home yet, right? We got
Corey.
Hey, see? Hey, pretty soon it's gonna be hashtag we tried.
Yeah. Fox right. Could get that hamster spinning that wheel. Come on.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I just I did send out another link as well. Not sure if that person is gonna come on though, but that will be interesting if they do.
Yeah, we never know, man.
Right. Our one and only Lord Necron gave me an idea, and I was like, yo, I have to follow through on this now.
Oh shit, I don't remember what I did.
You don't remember? You remember, bro.
Oh yeah, duh.
Right? Hold on, look. The good Austin says, I'm over 200 subs. He said, subtle flex from our Lord, right? He's like, yeah,
I'm over 200 subs. Yeah. It happened.
Hey.
It happens. Okay.
Right? Necron, man. Yeah, I mean, nah, it's been so dope to just kind of see you coming on here and really doing your thing, man. And to just be able to be a part of that has been fucking dope as well. To just fucking see the growth.
I appreciate it.
You know, it's fucking dope.
Because I mean, really, before this, I was just a chat dude in Still Nation. I had a channel, but it was just to promote videos of my band. That's really it. I wasn't really doing content per se. So a certain Jedi.
The Jedi.
The one and only. Yeah.
Hey.
Nudged me.
We got Corey saying sex, drugs, and over 200 subs. Hashtag it happens. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Saturday night special.
Spaghetti. Hey, here goes the fucking neighborhood, Joe. Hey, some people, you know what I'm saying, I haven't seen this guy on my channel in a while. They might be asking, like, man, like, what's going on? Like, why isn't this guy been on Skywalker's channel? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, is something wrong? Is something wrong? No, ain't nothing wrong. My man Zah Ryder is back on the fucking channel, yo.
What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Zah? It's a Saturday night party, and this is the place to be. Y'all just gotta understand. Like, hey, no, I never left. I never went anywhere. You know, Skywalker does a lot of great content, and honestly, if y'all watching, any of you are not subscribed to Skywalker, you definitely should be, and you should be subscribed to Necron too, because he does some pretty dope stuff as well. You know,
please sub to my channel, because I've been losing subs these past couple of days for
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that when the time is right. We will talk about that because I got a whole story about that too.
Right? Yeah.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
That's for another day. You know what I'm saying? Because
my God.
I've been losing subs. I've been losing followers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, but it's all good. I hope. Look, hey, Zai got on here. People start dipping. You know what I'm saying? Look right now. That's what I'm saying. It's all coming. It's all coming together, right? Good evening, man. It's right. Bad dancing inside, right? Oh my God, Corey already on it with the link. Sub to my man Zai Ryder. There you go. Absolutely. You know what? I need to change my URL. How do you do that? Like, I need to change my URL.
I forget exactly where it is, but there's a setting in there where you can change it to a custom URL and just use your name. There's a setting somewhere in YouTube.
Yeah, see, because look how I got all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you gotta break it down. That's probably just a generic one they gave you when you first set it up.
Guys, I gotta say, today.
Hold on, real quick. Let me answer Mads. Mads, I don't think this is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Mads saying that YouTube likes to do that. I hit 300. It took away 30. Nah, I don't think this is on accident though.
No.
I think this is something different. Go ahead, those are
we're in a different bracket, Skywalker. We are we are in another category altogether now, man. But I just want to say that
in your YouTube setup. Yeah. So Zai said, get your shit in order.
It's
Go ahead, Zai.
I had a good to see you too, Chad. Good to see you. I got
That's good people.
So I had this energy drink today. It was C4 Skittles edition. And right on the can, I'm looking at the can, and the can said something that really, really bothered me. On one side of the can, it said superhuman energy. And I thought that was pretty funny, right? And then I turned it and looked around, and it said in the corner, right where you sip it, it says beta power. You know what I did? I took that can of C4, dumped it down the sink, and threw the rest of those cans in the garbage. That's how much I'm looking at that. I'm like, beta power? What the hell is this? What does this even mean? What do you mean beta power?
You may have stumbled onto what all these kids are drinking.
This is what all these kids are drinking. This is why they're all so I don't know. Their brains are messed up like spaghetti and stuff because of beta power energy. I'm like, what? All right. Beta power is not a good note to the makers of C4. That is not a good thing to put on your can. Why not alpha power or omega power or something like? Why would you put beta power and actually try to sell it as a positive? I'm like, y'all are crazy.
Beta power. No.
Beta power. I done dumped it out. You should have seen it. I wish I would have been filming it at the time because I know when I looked
that would have
at
made
it,
a great video.
I looked at it, I'm like, what?
Beta power.
Oh, God.
The power to clip YouTube
Corey
videos
said
all night long.
If it was beta tears.
I'm sure C4 has a flavor called beta tears. It wouldn't surprise me because they're beta power.
Mama Bear said I would have put that up on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. Oh my God, Mama Bear.
Nah, you were slipping. That needed to be a video. That needed to be a video.
That'd have been good content.
You
could have tagged a lot of people in that one, man.
I was pouring it, watching it pour down the sink. Because here's the thing, it didn't taste very good anyway. I took one sip of it before I looked at what it was said on the can, and I'm like, yeah, this kind of seems like beta power to me. It don't taste all that great either. It tastes kind of. It tasted overly sweet, and then it had this really bizarre taste to it, almost like Yeah, like beta tears, like almost like it's like saying, almost like the drink is saying to you, yeah, you're a loser. That's why you're drinking this. So we want to give you something that's going to be sweet, since you can't get anything else that's sweet in your life. We'll give it to you here, hence calling it beta power energy. Beta power energy. And then it says superhuman energy on the center of it. And I'm like, superhuman energy is different from beta power. Beta power is not should not be in the same category at all. I'm like, oh my God, C4. I've never seen anything like that before, where you literally see beta energy on the can. I'm gonna take the can out the garbage and then go like that and be like, zoom it up and put it on Twitter. Be like, check this out.
Like,
oh, Lodi.
Is this what you've been drinking, Jarbo? Like, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Before you came on my channel the other day, trying to fucking ransack my stream again. Anyway, like I was about to,
yeah. How many accounts? I mean, my goodness, like, really?
You know what's funny is
Was
that like he tried to act like it wasn't him at first, and then he was like, "All right, guys." He came over here on like his real. he's like, "All right, guys." Look. Hold on, real quick, Zod, because I want to get your take on all this Ezra Miller stuff, man. Like, and you know, are we happy that Ezra Miller is getting help? Are we happy that they're trying to keep the SnyderVerse timeline intact? I mean, like, what's going on? Like, you know, if Ray Fisher in this, if Ray Fisher is in this movie, are we gonna still try to cancel it? Like, what's going on, Zod?
There's going to always be people trying to cancel it regardless, because this is another example of something good that's happened. Because if you notice, everybody up to this point, a lot of these people and a lot of these betas, for lack of a better word, and it seems appropriate, all go in on Ezra Miller, calling him a weirdo, attacking him, going at him. And now that Ezra's doing the right thing, and clearly wants to preserve his career. Hello, Retro Nerd Girl. Clearly wants to do what's right.
Oh my God, y'all know how I feel about Retro Nerd Girl.
Yeah, Retro Nerd Girl, 100%. Hey, I have to stop mid-sentence when Retro Nerd Girl comes in the room, because that's monumental. So I'm like, so I'm looking at Ezra Miller and I'm thinking, man, he's doing the right thing. He actually cares. You know, the article you read earlier, you know, that's what we needed to see. That's what we needed to. And we know Zaslav is doing right, because he's trimming the fat and getting rid of all these movies, all these projects that are basically beta projects that never should have been there in the first place. And he knows it. Okay. We got this
beta powered project.
We got this alleged scooper on Twitter who loves to quote tweet me, but has me blocked so I can't see any of his stuff. And
wait, is there anything more beta than that, Zod?
That's what I'm saying. He's
I'm gonna quote.
I like to call this dude,
but I have you blocked. So
I like to call this dude affectionately KC without the F. He really loves to talk about me. So one of the things he posted, because I posted a thing about Batgirl, about the reasons why canonically the movie was canceled. Okay. I said it was because Michael Keaton's Batman is killed off, and the movie sets up the new Trinity, which is Batgirl, Supergirl, and Wonder Woman. How I know this is because I read some script excerpts from this bad movie off of a script website. And I did some research and looked it all up and everything. Well, he claims that according to the research that he did, he claims that it doesn't end like that. Apparently, according to KC without the F, the movie ends with Michael Keaton's Batman and Batgirl jumping off of a gargoyle at the end of the movie and going off to fight crime together. That doesn't make any sense either. I'm like, you know, so he's, you know, and of course he he used some obscenities to describe me. He has like a personal issue with me, and I've never had any, direct interactions with him, so I don't understand why he hates me so much. But see, that's a very common theme for me in Skywalker. We get a lot of this, people coming
I
at
see
us
it.
who have never had any conversations with us whatsoever, people that we've gone out of our way to show respect to, taking shots at us all the time and going at us behind our back, indirectly, thinking we don't know what they're talking about. It's really, really crazy.
Bring it down a little bit, Zod. Bring it down a little bit.
Because man, I am like, and again, like I always say, and I will say this every day. This better be on your tombstone, Skywalker. And you better believe if I'm there, it'll be there. Messing with Skywalker is bad for business. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Zod been trying to tell y'all this whole time, but I'm gonna show him why though. I'm gonna show him why Zod says that. I'm gonna show him why Zod has been fucking saying that. But look, I don't want to get into that because look, guys, we have a special show coming for you guys. It's gonna be pretty monumental, to say the least. But yeah, just back to this Flash thing. I'm just not understanding. I am kind of understanding, but what I wanted the purpose of this show is to kind of be is I want to kind of start walking the audience slowly through what's going on, right? And that so that we can all arrive at the same place and really just know what's going on and have a full understanding of the entire picture that's going on in front of them. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, I think we're at a point now where we should be supporting WBD's decisions and having trust in David Zaslav to do the right thing. Because he's showing that he's doing the right thing. I mean, canceling Batgirl was probably not an easy thing to do when you have a movie that's in the can that you could put out pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, so for
no kidding, that wasn't
for him to do that, Batgirl must have been one of the most beta movies it could have possibly have been. Think of how bad this movie had to be in order for it to not get the reshoot treatment that Flash is getting.
That it's batting time is real. But no, Zod, this was beyond reshoots because Keaton's in this is Keaton timeline.
Yeah, Keaton time.
It's Keaton time. But I want to pause for a second because we have another guest that is here that is just stopped in the building. So I would like everybody to come on and say hi and welcome the good Austin.
Good Austin.
What's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Man?
Good to be here. Good to be back. Good to see y'all.
Facts. Austin, Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming on. We talking to Flash, man. Like, what's going on? Like, are you happy about what's going on? Like, first, have you been listening to this stream and are you aware of what's going on?
Oh yeah. I've been listening the whole time. As soon as I got on the road and saw that you were live, I'm like, oh, I didn't even see the notification that you sent us a link. I'm like, he didn't even send me a link. He's live. What's going on?
I did.
I know. I thought I was gonna be in the chat like everyone else that I hate, and it's like, "Yo, send me a link, dog."
With his Flash shirt, right? With his Flash shirt on,
For real, I had to put this on. I had to put this on.
You're dressed for success. What
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. Yeah, I've been listening. I've been. The article obviously is, it is what it is. You could take.
Hold up, y'all run this. I'll be right back.
All right. It sucks how there's, obviously there's not going to be a universal reaction to any type of news now. We should know that, the hive mind isn't so, universal anymore. People are going to react logically and people are going to react with some chaos, which sucks because the people who look at things logically like us are are looking at things and like, yo, it's coming back. Like,
Yeah.
it's getting restored. And if you've been listening, Sil and Mikey, like the gifted ones like us have, and been, people who just found them, welcome to Sil Nation. Like, there's so much information that you've missed, and that's why we're so certain about things. Like, some people aren't privy to the information that we are, so they're not gonna believe as we do.
Well, we're in the future, and stuff
Exactly.
is just now coming out to
Mhm.
these other scoopers, if you can call them that. It's like what it was. Who was it today? Wasn't it RPK that
Oh,
came out and was saying the same thing that Sil and Mikey have been saying for several months now? And then that's when I asked the question in the group. I said, "Is RPK a paid member? And if he is, what level is he? Because he clearly he's got the information now, right? He knows what but we're so far in the future that it's hard to. It's like we're sitting here waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. Like, we know about stuff that's happening so far down the line that it's hard to, when you see people just discovering this stuff. This is why you got to subscribe to Sil Abdul Inc. You got to become a member so that you can reach out and touch the future. I mean, we're there. We know already. So we're cool. So when we hear all this nonsense and BS, it doesn't phase us because we know what the bourbon is and we know what the truth is and we know where to find the good stuff. So, hey,
Yeah, it's that's what I'm being though. Like, we've been told all the little things that Mikey says. It's almost like he's like a fly on the wall in the boardroom, like the brick by brick. Like,
he's
that's so
he's a time
paramount
traveler.
Right. It's crazy. It's like brick by brick. This is happening. It's gonna happen step by step. Maybe it's just because he has been around for so long. He's seen this probably a billion times, so he knows how it works regardless. Like, good business should work. That's why it was kind of hard to scoop and keep track of the old WB was doing, because a lot of what they're doing didn't make sense. Everything, all the news you hear, be like, what are they doing?
The head scratching all the time.
So bizarre.
It was only
the worst decisions.
A few announcements. That's all it took for me to know that old regime had a vendetta against Snyder. That's all it took. Like, maybe we even knew when we saw Justice League, but we just didn't want to admit it. Like, they were lying to us back then when they said that they were doing Zack's story and all that, blah blah blah. Like, maybe you did Zack's story, but you did not do it well at all. Like, you just trashed that thing. But
you did his story, but not his film.
Yeah. I don't know how bad. It's crazy. They did like
the storybook version. Where it was like so abridged and just cheesy and done. Like, remember, like growing up as a kid, I used to have storybooks of movies that would
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you'd look at the pictures, but it would be a very, very abridged and vague version of the story with little where you could kind of, it would almost be like if you read the story, you'd get the gist of what the story was, but it would be vague on major plot details that you wouldn't really know until you actually saw the movie about how they got to A to B. So that's kind of how I look at Justice League. If you look at Justice League, it gives you the gist, like a Cliff Notes version of what Zack wanted in a roundabout way, but it doesn't know justice, and it doesn't really give you any of the details or any of the important elements that you need until you actually see Zack Snyder's Justice League. Because when you see Zack Snyder's Justice League, you get the whole picture.
Yeah.
A retelling for 4 to 5 year olds or something.
Oh, right. Like that, like the theatrical version is like the kid version. Like you can, but like, I don't know that. I don't know if I'd even call it the kid version, because that's kind of insulting to kids. Because kids are pretty smart, and when you give them that BS with Superman's deformed face and all this goofy stuff, in the movie that doesn't make sense. I mean,
They would ask, is Superman still dead? Is he a zombie with that freaky face?
he looks like Bizarro with that freaky face. Like what that's what they should have did actually. They should have retooled him and made him into Bizarro. And then you could at least explain why his face was so deformed.
It's almost like they didn't use obviously Zach's team for the VFX on that part. Like,
No, clearly not.
oh my gosh, it's
They
so
were just
bad.
rushing that out to hit that deadline. They didn't
Dude,
care.
Yeah,
like,
they wanted those bonuses. It was studio bonuses. It was all about them getting their golden parachute on the way out the door. It had nothing to do
We're getting
with
paid. Get this
quality.
out.
It's about money. It's about money that they're probably all still enjoying to this day.
yeah.
So I mean,
They don't understand protect the brand. That's
no, protect the brand. You would never. I mean, I would love to hear Hamada say protect the brand. I mean, come on. Hamada doesn't care about anybody but Hamada. He's like the worst. Oh my God, what a leech, man. I mean, like,
he destroyed it, man.
Yeah, dude. When I saw Justice League, it was crazy just because all of the Snyder's that I'd seen prior to that were great. Like the fact that I just was stumbling in Voodoo and saw the Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie, the Owl movie, and I watched. I was like, "Oh, Snyder directed this? What? He did an animated film? Like what?" I just didn't see it. Just flew by me. So when I finally watched it, I was like, "Oh my God, he can do no wrong. He can do no wrong."
Do you remember that scene with him talking about being a hero? The old owl, like telling him about being a hero, man. Oh my God, bro.
Dude, and then the slow
Guardians of Ga'Hoole was essentially the hero's journey, an animated film, an animated form. It was incredible, bro.
Perfect. And it had just a slight bit of like evil that you needed, you know. I was like, oh, kids should watch this. Like slightly older kids, like young kids, I don't know, 10 or whatever. You know, it's not there's a range where there's stuff that's like too dumb and stuff that you shouldn't be watching. Like that's perfect. That movie, like it's a little bit of pinch of reality on the world. Like everything isn't great. You know, people are gonna try and dupe you. They're gonna try and
there was no justice in Justice League.
None whatsoever.
I'm also a big fan of Justice.
So yeah, when I saw Justice League, I was like, what the fuck? There's no way that Snyder like had something to do with this. Like when he left for good and they fucked it over. Like I was so mad. I was like, man, they really smeared Snyder's name.
I really agree with what Retro Nerd Girl's saying here.
Like
that was your chance.
After that debacle, you had, you ended it where you could have just said, okay, this is it. We're done here. We're gonna go ahead and just start all over. And they really could have. And the first movie they could have started with, they could have just started with their Matt Reeves plagiarized Batman movie. They could have just said, okay, we'll reboot here and we'll start here.
Yeah, I don't know if they didn't know what to do, man. Aquaman was already in pre-production, probably. Like they had so many things already in production. They're like, all right, well, want to waste money.
Aquaman was in post-production by that time, damn near.
Yeah, right.
True.
Right.
So there was just so many things going on. That it kind of the situation that Zaslav finds himself in now, but they didn't have the balls to axe the stuff that was all good.
Look at Leon, man.
Leon. Sorry, I froze up a little bit.
Once Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, that was it. That was it. Their whole idea of trying to like reboot.
Wait, so how do we get on the reboot topic? Yeah, I had to jump out for a quick second because it's like I just want the people to know that it's okay to be hyped. It's okay to be happy, man.
We should be
back on track.
Look, and maybe this is somewhat my fault too, right? I'll even take some accountability in this aspect, right? Because you know, when I started my OG Talk series, you know what I'm saying? It did kind of like dredge up a lot of old stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we was talking about the past and like reliving the past. And, you know, we're not on that shit no more, yo. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth about, you know what I'm saying, like what happened and this, that, and the third. Nah, man. Nah.
We can leave that with yesterday's lunch because they ain't worth the time.
Right where it's at. Oh my God! Wait, did I just see a superstar stepping
Oh, I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I see it.
Yo, let me say this. Let me say
Mikey,
that. All that shit is history, bro. We into the future in the Mikey
Like,
verse. You know what I'm
do you
saying?
know what, man? Like, there's a new regime. There's also going to be a new attitude with the fandom. And you got
that, so because look, even just
attitude.
think about that. Look, just think about that, right? Think about just I'm about to.
People like us, though. That's what it is.
I'm about to knock y'all out.
We're here to spread the positivity, y'all.
No, look, I'm about to fuck y'all up with this one. Real talk. Us in the Mikey verse, we're so far ahead of these people. As we see, right? They're just now finding out about all this shit that we've known about for over a year, right? We are so far in the future. How much is it dumbing us down to even talk about what's happening now, let alone 2-3 years ago?
Real bad.
Right? We way past this shit, man.
Thanks to this, man.
Yo, we way past all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know, fucking is it or ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, are we still gonna get this? Like, no, we need to do this. No, let's boycott WB. Let's boycott the Flash. Let's not see Black Adam. Let's make fun of The Rock. Let's attack David Zaslav. Let's say Skywalker's anti-Zack. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let's just do all these things, right? As if, you know, we not like, yo, we know.
We know.
And if
we
you know, you
know. We are so far in the future. We're literally like, yo, to talk about what's going on today is low-key beneath us. That's real talk. Because if we would have waited till today, we'd be finding out with everybody else.
They're doing what? What? Yeah.
This is real talk right now, yo. So nah, man. But yeah, all that talk of the past, we about to dead that shit. Yeah. We about to dead that shit real soon. Y'all day coming. You know what I'm saying? That day is coming. Oh yeah, nah, but we chilling right now though. You know what I'm saying? Because we enjoying things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and but don't get it twisted. We're gonna enjoy when we do what we do too.
Oh no, I'm gonna take no greater pleasure. That is going to be my most fun stream I've ever had. Because it'll be the first stream where I get to actually get on here and really tell some motherfuckers how I feel about them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, y'all thought that Garbo shit was bad. You know, I didn't even know Garbo. I sat down and talked to some of y'all motherfuckers. I defended some of you people. Stop it. Anyway,
for the first time, y'all are gonna get you're not gonna get Gandhi's out either. I'm gonna tell you that right now, all y'all crazy folks.
Yeah, and not giving Mikey and Sil credit. No, but this is what this was all about, man. Look, see, y'all about to make me start cooking right now. This is this shit was all about, Joe. This is what, like, you know, and
cook that appetizer.
You know, this is what this has been all about. Because Sil and Mikey caught a lot of blowback when it didn't even make any sense for them to. Sil and Mikey ain't did nothing to nobody. They've been chilling in Seattle.
Chilling in Seattle for real, yeah.
Yo, yeah, Mikey. Hopefully you guys get some rest. I know today was probably crazy.
Sil and Mikey and Alicia and I have been chilling.
Chilling.
having a great time, enjoying their lives.
Still
Well, you
dressing
guys
like he's going to a
are
cult
here.
club and shit.
Nah, man, this is crazy, yo.
I love it. I
This
love
fandom
Sil
is
just
crazy.
chilling.
Sil with the silver shades.
Yeah,
I love
dude.
it.
Dude, the get up, Sil's get up too. He's chilling. He's about to go like play some golf or like have like a martini by a pool. Like that's how he looked to me. Like this fucking country club.
He was about to pull one of Skywalker's moves and play Jason Mimosa.
Man, look, I'll do that shit for real. I'll go get in the jacuzzi right now. I'll stream from the jacuzzi.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all want to see that? I might do the last
hot
video
tub
stream from the fucking jacuzzi.
Oh, for our big stream, you'll be in the jacuzzi.
Oh,
where's Sharon Peters when you need her, bro?
shit.
Look at this. Mikey saying
Wow.
Ezra Miller in the Flash.
Wow.
Yeah, again, the future.
Hold up. Let me get that off the screen. You know what I'm saying?
The
That's what I'm
future.
Thanks, Mikey.
And guess what? I'm having to act like I'm surprised to hear him say that.
For
Yo,
real.
we had already been known. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm telling you. We are so far ahead when it comes to this DC talk, this movie scooping stuff, yo. So to sit here and watch these arguments as if some of these players involved don't know what's really going on is crazy to me.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Playing a role.
Hopefully Flash 2 has I don't know how they're gonna top this movie. I mean, there's just so much going on. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have all of his rogues? Like, I don't know. I think that's the only way to top it, you know? There's just
Look, Retro like Flash 2, right?
You just found out you're getting the Flash 2 regardless.
Look at that then.
Great.
Well, members already know there's a plan, but we've been known. The cat's out of the bag now, right? We've been known. We knew about Ezra Miller in the Flash 2 so long ago. Right? Leon saying they scooped things that people close to Zach knew. And those close to Zach refused to tell us. But Mikey and Seal were cool enough to let the fandom know.
Truth. Facts. 100%.
Facts right now.
Who said Warner Brother? Hashtag Warner a brother.
I need a Warner brother. Right.
Like, come on. If you know, like, let us know. Half the hysteria is just finding out this stuff.
Legion of Doom.
Legion of Oops. Legion of Oops, right? Right, but that's what I'm saying. Flash 2, Legion of Doom.
Have you guys seen Doom, the animated movie?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
What if they do that? What if they do that, dude? They had Cyborg in there to start it.
They ain't gonna bring in Vandal Savage though, bro. I'll
Bro,
cry.
Know.
Bro. I don't know, dude. That would be so sick.
Hold on.
And then you have Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, but that wasn't even Vandal Savage in the OG run though. Like, who was that in the OG Legion of Doom? Because they changed it for Vandal Savage. It was somebody else that they swapped him for. I can't remember.
I'm talking about the movie Doom, though. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They might have Lex Luthor be the head of it. I think that's maybe what Mikey may have said before.
No, Joe says, hold on. Even though Ezra had trouble, it definitely exposed the fake fans that wanted to recast him and throw him away.
Oh, yeah.
Real talk, yo.
All the Grant Gustin, like, D-Riders hopped out of their cage when they heard that. And like, oh, my God, perfect time for Grant Gustin. Yeah, dude.
But look, that was Leon said. That was me.
That was him.
Of
course, it was one of the cool table. Of course, it was Leon. Yeah,
Warner brother. Like
I remember him. Yeah, of course it was. I remember him in my head going, "Ha, Warner brother." And like, yeah, dude. Perfect.
Right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
He said ping pong flicks just covered Seal and I bet he did.
Did he give you credit?
They all about to start, yo. It's all about to start happening, yo.
People's
Because
champ.
look,
People's
cause,
champ.
Cause
I
look,
mean, what are you gonna do?
cause look, I don't know if you guys are starting to see it, but me as a member, I'm definitely starting to see it. We're at that point now where like Mikey is about to have he's already been on an incredible run, but the run that he's about to go on is about to be historic. Because once everybody starts catching up with all this shit, right? Like, what are they going to be able to say? I mean,
Mikey is right.
There's really receipts going back, like, real receipts.
Nearly a year.
Real receipts.
So when people start listening to the narrative that this is, the new regime, new decisions being made, new people in power, they can have hope again that good decisions are going to be made. It's not the old regime. You don't have to feel slighted anymore. I know people probably feel like they don't want to support because of all the emotions that they've had from having things taken away, or the gut punches that they've had in the movies when Superman's head is cut off. I know what you feel, but luckily, like I said earlier, we've been privy to this information, so we've held out hope. We've never wavered. We've always known that this is going to come back. Numbers don't lie. Look at the numbers. And it's always made sense. Like, if they want to make money, if there's a business that's failing and they need to make money, what's the best decision? What's the best decision?
All back on the SnyderVerse.
Right. And it's not even like falling back. It's a step up because they've dug a hole so far. Zaslav sees this as the first round draft pick, or maybe the undrafted free agent that just needed to be picked up again. And the coach, Zack Snyder, who has a whole weaponry and ammunition full of people that work for him, the coaches, the athletic trainers that you think of a team, all of the assistant directors of photography, his VFX team, his own freaking production team.
Bro, they got the whole team. They just need the coach.
Yeah.
They got the whole team there. Mm-hmm. They got the whole team. They just need somebody to come in and put it together.
And they ain't hiring Toby's team or production team, He doesn't even have Toby's team. He don't have one, all right? He's going to have Hamada be his freaking assistant real soon, Go slide over there in the weird trailer on the Warner Brothers lot, man. Like
Toby Emmerich gonna be telling Walter, "Yo, hey man, look, just come on and come sit right next to me, right on the bench."
And if Zaslav didn't have a reason before to get rid of Hamada, you can see the success of The Sandman on Netflix right now, and that's the final nail in the coffin. Like, you guys gave this away.
The most streamed show in the world.
And he's a sci-fi fan. He's a comic book fan. He's a DC fan. We know this. So there's definitely no way, no how that he's not watching his company's product on a different streamer. He's seeing the quality that is putting out and knowing that he's going to have to do that for HBO Max.
Imagine what HBO Max could have did with it if Hamada didn't give it to Netflix.
Right. Well, dude, no. I'm glad, because if we got this from HBO Max, Neil Gaiman probably would have stepped out the door on like day 2 for creative differences.
The clown table.
Yeah, and they would have put it out.
You're right. It would not came out the way it
did.
Hold on.
I'm glad that this happened, dude. I'm watching I'm still not finished with it because I'm watching it with my girl. Me and her gotta sit down and eat dinner and watch this shit.
You have no idea how deeply layered what you're saying right there, retro nerd.
That's why I was about to kind of touch on it, but I'm gonna just say this.
Homebrew.
Retro nerd girl, you are right.
Right.
She says the other thing too is that Zach is his home marketing firm. His fans will support his stuff out the gate. I will say this, absolutely. His real fans will be supporting his stuff out of the gate. Absolutely. His real fans, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak to what everybody else is doing. I can't speak to all this other stuff, that's going on. Y'all gonna be finding out pretty soon, but
real fans.
Yeah, it's real fans.
Real fans.
Real fans.
And don't worry, you're gonna find out what that means.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, we're here, and we're not gonna let no Zach shit fail. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that was just a really layered comment, and you didn't even know what you just
Nah,
did.
you good.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful what she said.
Absolutely.
And you know one thing, when we get Henry Cavill at the end of Black Adam in the black suit,
Oh my
that's
god.
just gonna be the slam dunk for Mikey. And
Then
so,
what? Right?
boom.
Because look, okay,
How many years ago did he say that?
but
I think it
no,
was like last year, maybe
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Not even just that though, right? But here's the thing also. Does that not mean anything? Right? Did fucking he wear a black suit in Justice League?
Oh,
Right? Like, this is what I'm saying.
that means everything.
This is
That just-
ridiculous.
Connects the dot, dude. Like, oh, they're going there, huh? That's where they're going from. So let me go. Oh, and people who haven't seen Zack Snyder's Justice League and are The Rock are gonna be like, whoa, where'd that black suit come from? I gotta go see that.
Oh, it was only in one other movie.
You know where you can go see it? In the limited theatrical re-release of Zack Snyder's Justice League in theaters right after Black Adam comes out, which I think they're gonna announce at DC Fandom.
The Emerald cut. It'll be the Emerald cut with Green Lantern.
It ain't big
IMAX,
news,
count
man.
me in. I'm
Yeah.
Y'all
gonna
gonna find out who Leon talking about real soon.
That's what a great movie does that too. They set
Yeah,
up the
I'm already
story
ready.
for the next
Ooh.
movies.
Although Fig Newtons oddly would be an appropriate way to describe Skywalker. I think Fig Newtons would be an appropriate way to describe these people because they are packed with something. With
Nah.
stuff.
Kelly?
Nah, man.
Fluff.
Nah, I'm waiting to fucking debut that name. That shit's on point. For real, for real. But yeah, look, even to Double MJ's point, right? Retro Nerd Girl's right. The success of Army of the Dead / Army of Thieves is proof of that fact. Absolutely. And then it happened again with Sandman. And it's going to happen again with Rebel Moon.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
success of this stuff
How
is
many?
gonna.
Wait, and y'all think Walter Hamada and these people was going to keep their jobs?
I love that, right? Reels before feels. Feels
somebody
before reels.
gotta do a CGI of Dream Morpheus sucking up Walter Hamada in sand, dude. It's like, all right, I'm gonna take you back.
Reels before reels.
You were a nightmare. You should have never escaped to the waking. Like,
Well,
let me get you back.
You know, we got like Leon said, we got poetry and soliloquies described as certain things with some
Mama
people,
Bear,
right?
you have to watch Army of the Dead. Yo, look, if you
it's so
scared,
good.
you can come to my house and you can watch it with me. And I promise it'll all go well. I got a big TV, you know what I'm saying? Great sound system. Army of the Dead's dope. Watch it.
Army of the Dead is not a typical zombie movie.
It's not.
lads. I think
Would we even go as far as
if
it's
you're not a
horror
fan of
movie?
even if you're
It's
not a
kind
fan of the zombie genre, the zombies are just visual. There's far more to this movie.
Mhm.
This movie is deeply layered, just like everything that you would expect from Zack Snyder.
I was gonna say it's a Snyder movie. It's a Snyder movie.
Yeah.
Let me say this
Yeah.
about Army of the Dead. That's the first movie that got me back to movie theaters after the pandemic, which is like just goes to show you Snyder always says he cares about theaters. He cares about theatrical films. He got people back in the theaters by doing a Netflix film. How does it even make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I
that's
went
crazy.
to
Saw it in the theater.
Make it make sense. Make it make
Hell
sense.
yeah.
And that's just the power of Snyder. Like people want to say everything about the fandom, the cults, and whatever they want to say that has some validity to it in some certain aspects. However, there are just general fans as well, and a big majority of the fandom, I believe, is just people who aren't intertwined like we may be, and just like Zack Snyder. I mean, that's how I got into this to begin with. I was just a Snyder fan,
You mean organically, Austin?
Yeah, right,
Mhm.
right. We're not the only ones. Like people in the industry also see, the work ethic that he has and the kind of environment he creates on set and the workplace he creates for everybody and the jobs that he continuously gives to people that work with him. they see that and they're like, oh, he's a good guy. He's good for the industry. So that's why he's always going to continue to do more work. And he's revolutionary in a lot of ways too. He's like always trying new stuff. Let me get this lens and this camera and let me have them remake an old one just so I can get like a different kind of focus. People who do that are on the cutting edge of the industry and make money and are continuously gaining fans, continuously making money. People who think that he's not going to come back to a company that's trying to make money and has his imprint all over the DC side of it already. Like,
people literally said that the Snyder Cut is what DC should be.
Right.
Literally. So
Right.
like, if you think they're gonna leave that on the table, you're just,
even Marvel fans too. Like I have
that's
a
what I mean.
friend
Yeah.
who's majorly a Marvel fan, and we watched the Snyder Cut together, and he cried. He cried, dude. I was like, yes, let's go. And he watched it. And he goes, dude, there were so many times. He's like, was this in 2007? I'm like, no, this wasn't in there. No, this wasn't in there.
No.
And I go,
Nope.
and then some things I'm like, well, that was in there, but it was way different. Let me tell you. And at the end of it, he's like, yeah, why didn't they put this out? And I'm like, this is what I've been telling you, dude. Like, that's what I've been saying. Because he thinks, some crazy Snyder fan. I'm like, no, man, there's
we all got it. We all got it. Like,
right. That's why
I've been getting that shit. They be like, man, what is this movie this guy is talking about? And
Right.
all my friends, it was like, yo, man, if this shit ain't like the greatest movie ever, like, I'm about to clown you.
I watch it. I watch it with everybody. Anytime I have anybody come by, I'm like, gonna watch a good movie. It's always the Snyder Cut.
And here's the thing about that movie too, is that like, this really a lot of Marvel fans put it on par, at least from conversations that I've had, with Infinity War and Endgame. If they haven't said it's better, they at least put it on par with it, which I'm like, yo, this is their first team up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you look at the trajectory of like where things were going as well with box office wise, if that had been put out, or whatever theatrical version Snyder had of it, and it wasn't sabotaged in any way, I think that it probably would have made $1 billion and would have been one of the first like comic book movies to make $1 billion. Before, especially for DC,
Bruh, if BBS didn't lose that 30 minutes, bro,
right,
that movie would have made $1 billion. Justice League would have easily made $1 billion, bro. Like, it'd have been.
Absolutely.
See, but I don't think that they
cut off their own. They cut off their own revenue stream. That's what
I don't think. Look, if that movie does $1 billion, you can't get rid of Zack Snyder. You can't do what you.
That's why they sabotaged.
You're
it,
right.
They knew that would be their only way to get rid of.
Bro,
Zack.
if that movie hits that $1 billion mark, right, that magic number, you have to let him stay.
Mm-hmm.
And they were never going to be able to do what they, really ended up doing. Leon says he wants Zack to do Metal Gear Solid. Not only would that be crazy, but I was literally just watching a video about the Phantom Pain earlier. That was such a good game. I love Metal Gear Solid 5. For anybody that hasn't played it, play it. It is fantastic.
That would be sick. I would also like to see Snyder do a Hitman movie.
Wait. Y'all didn't seem to react when I said that. Did y'all play Metal Gear Solid 5?
I haven't played it. I've seen people play it though.
Is there going to be a stream of you playing some of these games one of these days?
That's a classic. That's a classic, dude.
No, but nah, man. Look, Metal Gear Solid 5, the last one that came out, dude, like literally, like people would watch me play that, like in the house. Like they'd be so intrigued. It's so insane. So,
dude, Metal Gear is was it 2? Is it press F to pay respects when you're at the funeral? Those are the way people always say that. I was like, yo, this game is legendary. But yeah, I've seen people play that. I think I was too brainwashed by Call of Duty though.
Nah.
Playing Call of Duty all the time.
That's what's wrong with your mind.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Double MJ saying the debaters frame Snyder fans as a cult based on the Snyder fans liking Zack in his movies. They project their behavior onto Snyder fans. Look, we gonna Double MJ. we gonna have a conversation.
I think double MJ's mind is gonna get blown.
We got a conversation coming up for all
This
you
is
guys, man.
it's
We got a conversation coming up for all.
it's easy because it's like any big figure, any famous figure. There's gonna be a whole sleuth. I'm thinking about like bands, you know, of people who just go to the shows and like the music and like to listen to it. And generally, you know, they're not that into who the band members are. You know, they know the lead guy, but they don't know the drummer. They don't know the bass guitarist. They don't know who produced the albums. They don't know
the DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
they don't know the DJ. There was a great DJ back in the day. It was DJ Green Lantern. Just saying.
Hey,
those who know
Green Lantern. See, I know what's
yeah.
I know what's up.
That's crazy.
A lot of great freestyles went down on Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah.
Nail, remember Nail in the Coffin? I'm just gonna ask.
Hey, where do you think the title came from for that Darbo video? Yeah.
Yes.
Put you on. Yeah, that's how I see it.
No feelings.
One day there's gonna be
nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap.
One day there's gonna be a crazy documentary.
Stop. Look, Leon said Metal Gear Solid 5 is an unfinished masterpiece. Don't come in here talking about that game is unfinished, bro. It was just the side story. Everything else was wrapped up. All the main points was wrapped up, bro. It was just like quiet and all them that didn't get their stuff wrapped up.
But anyways, what I wanted to say about that band comment is like one day there's gonna be a doc. You're good. One day there's gonna be a documentary about this all.
I'm sorry. Hey, look, Trey. Let me know if you want to link, bro. I already invited your big bro on, but I guess he's not home yet. You know what I'm saying? So I will settle for having the other Hamsmith.
Settle.
Nah, dude. Let's get Trey on, dude.
Because Trey,
young brother energy.
Watch. Hashtag Trey, check this
Trey,
watch.
you know I love you.
He was like, "Oh, the cool table."
Right, for real. Trey,
bro. You saw the bat signal.
Nah, we love them guys, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, the Bat Channel is fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love their content.
That's top notch stuff.
Real talk, yo. They put a lot of hard work into their shit too. A lot of editing time goes into all that. So y'all be sure to go over there and check their channel out and make sure you give them a sub.
Very entertaining.
All right. I'm gonna let you talk now, Austin. I promise.
No, thanks. I was just saying that one day there's going to be a crazy documentary about the truth of everything that has gone on and has taken place that to ordinary people doesn't really matter, but it will be interesting to hear obviously all the inner workings of this movement has gone, and all the gears turning to get everything done that got done and what was behind it and whatever. It's going to be very interesting to see at the end whenever the SnyderVerse is restored, like whatever date that is and wherever they want to pick up and leave off in this documentary. It's gonna hopefully it's on like a bigger platform, so it's done right. And I think it'll be eye-opening for many people if they don't get it in the stream that's coming up. But like for the general people who don't have access and aren't privy to this information, they're gonna have no idea, which is fine. This is cool. Like, go see the SnyderVerse movies, go see the new DC movies. I said it in a previous stream. They're giving us DC to go see. And that's something that we could be happy about. I think that we all grew up with a certain DC context of, at least on an animated side, like in the 90s and the early 2000s, there was really good animation for DC. And it was available to all people and age ranges. Everyone was represented. It wasn't a thing that was like virtue signaling either. Everyone had a great storyline. You were able to go to each hero's like own world, their own universe, get their backstory. Like I think that's what's gonna happen if they want a cohesive universe, if they want to build these people up and they want to have things that spin off. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get rich stories, DC stories. There's so much content. There's so much things when you read comics too, or you see things, you're like, oh my god, that's how this connects. Like, holy, that's why to me DC has always prevailed over Marvel in a lot of ways. Not saying that Marvel doesn't do this, but like there's so many little Easter eggs and bits of story that explain things, like all the knowledge, and it's just sci-fi like gold for like people who enjoy sci-fi. Like, oh man, they're explaining how this even works, like how Superman does this, or how did Batman get that recon, how does Flash go into this, like all these little things. And even if it's not spelled for you, they can visually explain it. And like I said, rich storytelling, that's what we're gonna get, and that's what we should be excited for. It's a different regime.
Most definitely, yo. It is definitely a new sheriff in town. You know, I mean, when you guys agree,
Protect
guys,
the
I mean,
brand.
it seems to be, they seem to be acting different now. I'm not sure why we're still comparing the way that the old regime acted to this new regime. Even if you look at the whole dynamics of the takeover, right? I mean, Toby Emmerich survived that last. I mean, he survived that first merger.
Yeah.
Right.
Did.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we're still trying to act like, oh, this is the same thing. It's totally not.
Totally different.
One of these things is not like the other. Remember that?
The company that's running WB
Sesame Street, F Elbow.
is
When you gonna release the Snyder Cut, bro? He like, what's going on?
it's not a cellular company that's running WB anymore, that owns WB. I mean, they might still have like stake ownership in it, but being driven by them. Even AT&T had to come out and be like, yo, release the Snyder Cut.
What are you doing? This is coming from the, well, you know, they thought WB would run the company in good faith.
Yeah, right.
You know,
And all WB
that was their
did
problem.
was run the company into the ground.
Dude,
Yes.
Lord of the Flies.
With the little
the
help from
Flies,
their
that's what
friends.
happened. We left all the kids on an island, bro, and they just went to like, you know, they just fended for themselves. That's what
Sacrificing.
happened.
They put out a bunch of projects that lost a bunch of money. All the execs got paid, and then AT&T was left like, wait a minute, like, what are we doing? Where's what's really going on? And then they're like, yo, we got to get somebody else in here, you know?
Yep.
And that's when enter Discovery.
Yo, imagine the accountant at AT&T who is like going over it. Some like low level employee, right? He's not even like a big guy. He's got to go tell his boss. He's probably like sweating, like, oh my god, like, is this for real? Are we losing this much money? Like, what? And he had to go tell his sir.
They had $200 million lost films in 1 year, bro. Really, like within a few months of one another.
He knocked on the door like, you need to see this. He's sweating. That poor accountant whoever it was, like, poor them.
They had one at the end of summer in The Suicide Squad, and then they had The Matrix in December.
Oh, even films before that, like Birds of Prey and all that.
No. I just meant twice in 1 year. Look, Birds of Prey didn't cost that much. These movies lost over $100 million. When you have two movies that lose $100 million within a span of like 4 months, right? Not to mention the money they lost to J.J. Abrams. Not to mention them pushing out Christopher Nolan and pissing off Denny Villeneuve and pissing off all the talent like Denzel Washington and everybody that they had to go back. They pissed off Patty Jenkins, right? They had to go back and pay all these directors and pay all these actors and producers and stuff as if all these movies were hits. Think about that business-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost money on everything.
They lost money on
everything.
All those movies, yo.
No profit.
Even the Joker lost the money because they farmed out
I was gonna say that,
the
and they tried to
rights.
they tried to take credit for it too, like its
They
success.
barely got anything back from that movie, yo.
Right, because they split it up with, I think they split it up with like 4 or 5 different studios, and that's what it was.
Because they didn't
like,
want to fund the movie.
Yeah, dude. Do you remember Joaquin Phoenix, like the part that came out, the little like deleted scene where he like kind of flipped out on the guy who was talking in the background? Did you guys not see that? He was like getting the character painted his face, and some guy was talking in the background. He was like, "Will you just shut the fuck up? Oh my god, this is very difficult. What I'm doing." And like he's like, I'm sorry. He apologized afterwards. But to me, in the background, I just imagined it was Hamada, like looking over Todd Phillips' shoulder, like, should he be doing this? Should he be writing that? And he Joaquin Phoenix just flips out on him, dude. Because that's the type of shit I imagine he always did, or send somebody to the set to walk around and do it for him, because he wasn't man enough to do it himself. And then put out hit pieces on the side about shit that wasn't.
Leon said, "What if they tanking WB on purpose, Austin?"
I mean, it makes sense. One of the biggest Hollywood studios that has the most influence on American culture and culture in general is like
my
American
God.
people.
Hey, don't go too far, Leon.
Just saying, little surface level sprinkle for you.
But he's a little surface level spring now. Nah, because look, I'm having a hard time kind of keeping it together too. You know what I'm saying? Because I really got that I would want to that I want to say.
This is gonna be a spark plug, bro. It's gonna fire off.
Yeah, right.
But hey, I'm excited for this Flash film, and I'm excited for Black Adam. Like, regardless of the runtime, people may even say this. So this is what in my head, I kind of hear devil's advocate all the time, because my lady's kind of my devil's advocate in life. So I always like hear, all right, well, what if this happened? So, okay, Henry Cavill is in the Black Adam at the end, right? People, the betas are gonna say, well, he's only in it for 30 seconds or a minute, whatever. Like he's only in it for so long, so why should I be excited because of that? It's like, okay, well, that's fine. Here's the thing. The Rock isn't going to disappoint you with a non-entertaining movie. In my opinion, I've seen a lot of Rock movies. I can't say that I've seen things recently, but I've seen The Rock be a badass in movies before, and he kills it every time. I don't care if he's wearing the same shirt. I don't care, like all that stuff. It's entertainment. It's entertaining movies. It's not just a movie that you have on in the afternoon on a Sunday. It's going to be one you sit down for at night. Like you're going to want to go. You're going to want to see where it leads to at the end when you see
I got
Henry
a question
Cavill.
though, Austin.
What's up?
Why do these people not get excited by Henry Cavill being in like this like with Henry Cavill? I don't give a shit for how long it is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Well, because that's the thing.
Right?
People,
like
they just don't. Some people don't want to believe it.
It's not SnyderVerse.
Yeah,
the Rock's not supposed to be in the SnyderVerse,
but he was going to be.
Even though he signed on to be in the
Right.
SnyderVerse.
Right. When he signed on, what was going on at the time when the Rock signed on to be Black Adam? The SnyderVerse.
Yep.
Yeah. it's the
back in 1998 when the Rock was signed to
be. He was still doing WWE or
WWF. He said
WWF.
He said he was still Rocky Maivia.
Giving you the eyebrow, dude. But anyways, I think it's mostly because they either don't want to believe it, or they want other people not to believe it, or they're just contrarians and they're just gonna hate whatever comes out regardless. And we've said this before. You guys said it earlier. The only time you've seen black suit Superman is in Zack Snyder's Justice League live action. Obviously, you've seen it other places, but like as far as live action cinema goes, that's the only place you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
there you go.
boycott. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like boycott. You're like what?
dude. And to
It's
me,
like, what?
a lot of people who say boycott may just be broke, bro, but that's cool. Like you can catch it, you know, just may still catch the movies, bro. You don't got to boycott because you broke. Like, come on.
You don't gotta act like you boycott.
We know why there's some of them out there saying boycott. We know why. It's cool.
It's cool. It's cool, dude. Don't you gotta hate? Like, and that's another thing. Like people don't like the confidence that we exude. You know, I know Skywalker. You had that said about you.
Skywalker gets attacked for his confidence all
Right.
the time.
That I didn't know what it was until that someone said that to him. But that's the same thing for me. Like I literally tell my girls all the time, I live in such a way, I exist that is abrasive to people, and I don't know why.
He's an actress in a way that's abrasive. In Austin, man.
Confident people upset incompetent people.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
A fact.
Because look, they look at you and they're thinking like, what's that guy so confident for, right?
So in other words,
Exactly.
we upset betas. What?
Yeah. In a nutshell.
I was trying to tap dance around it, but son just went right in there, man. Like
Ain't nothing. And you know, it's so funny because we found out recently that there are more betas than we realized.
Hey, hold on, Bad Dan. I feel that, right? We actually did see Black Suit Superman in Man of Steel, right? But was he wearing it?
SnyderVerse though, yeah, like yeah, but yeah, still SnyderVerse. But yeah, you're right. Right. I'm sorry, but in the next Snyder film, then back then just fucking hey, wait a minute about that. But yeah, you're right. He was actually though, he wore that when he was knocked out. He got knocked out by Zod. I don't know if it was Zod or somebody else, but when he was like,
it was the scene where
that was actually the first Nightmare scene. Literally, that was the first Nightmare.
He was getting buried. Where he was getting buried by the. He was getting buried by all the skulls when Zod was taunting him.
Which when I watched that again, I'm like, how did that even happen? Like, how did Zod get into his head? But I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna let it go because he got like it was from the atmosphere of the Kryptonian ship when he first got exposed to it. He got on the ground. Yeah, and then he ended up on the table. Yeah, like, and the weird doctor was like, "Oh yeah, your skin. I can get blood from you now."
The Smallville Lex clone was the doctor. Yeah,
so cool. Like all the little tidbits that Zach puts in there. But yeah, you're right. That's the last place we saw it. Nightmare. But this is a difference, though. I feel like he took that and wants to make a new image for the black suit. You know, he wants this isn't the same black suit either. It's got the silver Superman logo.
Nah, he was trying to hide it, because when you watch it in the movie, it almost seems like it's the blue one, but just the color of like the sun and everything kind of makes it look like that. But
right.
You know, this is in Zack Snyder's Justice League, he actually has on the black suit.
Yeah,
like it's actually the black suit.
Yeah.
So look, man, if he has on that black suit in that movie, y'all can kiss my ass, man. I don't care what y'all saying. I don't care what you say, right? Like I don't care what you say. He ain't wore that suit in no other movie, yo.
People wonder why too. Like, they have this weird plot hole. You know, people are like earlier get hung up on plot things like Cyborg's 35, whatever. Fuck that shit. But you know, there's weird plot things that people get hung up on. Why did he choose the black suit? Yeah. Why did he choose the black suit after he came back and you know, was reborn? Well, if you notice and you take a critical thinking thing at it, like vision at it, when he comes out of the Kryptonian ship and he lands down at his monument, the first thing he sees is if you seek his monument, look around you. But if you look closely, what's there is a black background and a silver Superman logo. That's the first thing that Superman sees when he is reborn. So why did he choose the black suit? Because that's what people know him for. In his mind, that's all people know him for, is being black and silver. He's like, oh, there's my suit. Let me put it on. He didn't have a regeneration suit. They didn't explain the regeneration suit. No, that's why. Like, if you want the story to line up, there you go. That's the first thing he saw was the black Superman logo when he was reborn. That's why I wore the black suit. You're welcome. I just connect the dot for you if you had a problem with that.
There you go, right? And I just learned some new shit because I didn't even realize that either. You're like, yo, that is the first thing that he saw was that damn silver logo.
And that was right before they had the fight in the Heroes Park. Like, he landed there and saw that first, and that's exactly where he landed. And he took that out of Justice League.
Leon said, yeah, the black suit equals SnyderVerse. The mission with the semantics. Said, how about this? Zach directed both versions of the black suit. Next.
Right. SnyderVerse.
That's what I'm. But Leon, they want you to believe it's not, bro. They want you to believe that shit don't matter, bro. Semantics and soliloquies. Oh my God, y'all killing it. Yo, y'all killing it with the hashtags, yo. Semantics and soliloquies. No, but that's real talk. Like, I don't understand.
Reels before feels.
Meals before wheels, whatever I said.
Meals before.
Maybe he was just like, you know what? Batman has a cool black suit. I got one up in my closet too. Let me show him a thing or two. You know, who fucking knows why?
Right.
Doesn't
I
matter.
actually like Austin's explanation though. That was actually pretty dope.
No, that was actually.
That's how I saw it, you know, and that's
real.
That's the thing about art, you know, it's up for interpretation.
They're weird.
He's like, I believe they're weird.
That's a good explanation.
Oh my God.
We're gonna just keep saying that, and next time dude comes in, we're gonna just be like, meals on wheels, meals on wheels.
I can't believe I said don't say that anymore. I was like, bro, don't keep saying that. Bro.
Yeah, don't keep saying that. All right, wait, hold up.
Look, Bad Dan says, so for the Flash film, do you think it's safe to say we're past Supergirl and Two Idiots? Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do think we're past that.
Mm-hmm. And I have to say this too. I watched the other day because I showed it to my lady. They'd be remiss if they didn't try and get Ray Fisher in this movie as Cyborg, because if they want to try and cash in on all the CW fans, the last time they saw Ezra Miller as the Flash, he said, I told Victor this was possible. Who's there? Cyborg. Yeah. Like, so they would be remiss not to do it just to appease and make sense of, you know, the CW. Like, get some people over from the CW. They're DC fans. They want to see good DC. So that's something that they're gonna try and cash in on. And all you gotta do is a little scene. It doesn't have to be crazy.
Maybe Cyborg's the post-credit scene now. Who knows?
That'd be sick.
Things change.
Yeah, and let's get the Cyborg movie.
Oh yeah.
Andy Muschietti wanted him in the movie anyway.
I know, yeah. Right?
It's possible now.
Do you think that Zaslav came to him and was, hey, so I'm thinking about Ray Fisher, getting him into Cyborg as a Flash, and he would probably like open a drawer in his desk, was like, I got it. It's right here. Still got it. I got his part. It's right here.
Right?
Don't worry.
Dude, they got plenty of time to retool this movie.
Plenty of time. And hashtag for no reason, right? When everything was moved back and delayed.
For no reason.
That was, to me, the first sign of like, oh, this is okay. This is good. This is a good thing. Like, yeah, it sucks that we were told at the beginning of the year, this is the year of the heroes, even though I didn't really want to see any of those movies besides Black Adam they had in that trailer. Like, seeing the Flash preview in that with him with the big old Lego helmet head, like, oh man, I hope they fix that suit, bro. Like, man. But anyways, I was like, oh, whatever. I don't really care for this. What I know about this Flash film so far is it's gonna erase the Snyder, so I don't want to see it at that point in time. So when it finally, all these movies got delayed, I was like, good. This is good. And I'm pretty sure it was before the merger, if I'm not mistaken.
No, shit, that's the best news of the week.
Right after?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was
right after.
No, it was like right after. It was like right after that shit was done. It was like all the movies got pushed back.
Dude, Zaslav had a year to plan for this.
That's what
That
I'm
100
saying.
Yep.
They want to act like, yo, nah, Austin. They would have you think that as soon as the trade deadline starts, where you can start making trades, that people they then get on the phone and start making all these deals, right? But it's like, yo, soon as the trade fucking deadline hit, and you got all this news hitting and going through. Oh yeah, this trade's been made. This trade's been made. It's like, how do you think that happens?
Right. Dude, and they have Discovery so on lock over there that they didn't like need to worry about it while they were getting and planning and readying themselves for this takeover. Like since it was announced, right? They got to work.
Yeah.
They got to work before anything was finalized, before anything was legalized in Europe and over here. Before anything went through in the courts, like they were working, they were making, like that's what you do in business. You
They would have
prepare.
been silly not to. Could you
Right.
imagine them waiting the entire year and then getting started day one? Like, yo,
Let's figure out what we're doing. Doesn't work that way.
Is asinine to think. If you have seen Discovery since you were a child like me, and you've watched all their programming, and most of it hasn't changed, but neither has their value. Like their stock hasn't plummeted at all. The quality hasn't plummeted at all. People still watch that. My brother still watches Discovery and shit. There's seasons on there. Are they still doing Deadliest Catch? Like, come on. They have
Shark, man.
right. They had a lot. So for this whole year, for sure. And dude, Zaslav was probably bored. He was like, yes, I have something new to do. Let's make some more money. Trying to retire. Like I have the plan for the end of my retirement, and it's more money than Discovery is gonna pay. So let's go do something. Like we got the money for it. And they were doing well on their streaming app too. Like I know people who had the Discovery Plus app and watched all their documentaries and their true crime there. Like they even making money. They've been preparing for this, dude. What are you guys thinking? They just came in on day one and they were like, all right, now it's time to work. Like, no, dude. They came in and they were like, okay, you go there, you go here, you go there. We're doing this. Stop this movie. Delay these ones. We need to figure this out. Like, boom, 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 boom. Everything was ready. And the whole time, Ann Sarnoff was packing up her things, dude. Oh man!
Yeah,
And
she
Sarnoff
was
looking
getting ready
around
to
like,
go.
They were repainting the
other
wall.
job.
Yeah, dude. They had moving people come in. Oh, this building is gonna be repurposed. Warner Media doesn't exist anymore. They're taking a sign on the wall and shit. Like that, dude. That had to be a sad day for people who got kicked out, which is fine because you guys should have worked harder. You guys should have made better decisions. For the lower people, hopefully they were offered new jobs, or offered a chance. Like, because that's what sucks in the layover is like the middle people who just had a job and were like a marketing agent or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had to push out the shit that they were given and they had to make do with what they were given. That's what sucks. But they get paid and hopefully they get more opportunities, but that doesn't matter. The takeover happened as early as last year, and they were planning for so long for this to happen. And Zaslav's like, yo,
dude, they knew what their plan was before we knew. That's that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, this shit gets worked out so long before, man.
Mm-hmm.
So long before we ever find out.
Right. Why do you think
they had a plan for what they were going to do with Warner Brothers when they first sat down with fucking AT&T and talked about the merger? They picked a plan. Like, look, we're going to do this, and this, blah, 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 blah. This how it's going, yada, 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 yada. That's how that shit happened. So for them people, and look, I left Retro Nerd Girl's comment up here for a second for a reason. It's like, yo, it does seem strange to everybody else, right? But us, and it's like, we've been saying this same stuff this entire time. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all to stop getting so caught up in some of these headlines and some of this back and forth, and don't let your mental and emotional energy get caught up in this like that, yo. For real. Because, like, we know. You know, and that ain't even just scoops. That's like public information, yo. There is more than enough public information to know if the SnyderVerse is coming back.
Right. And you guys don't think that also, if this isn't go to show you from the Comic-Con news that we got, that Snyder was going to be in a WB and has already worked with it and has already done his voiceover for it, you know.
Facts.
If you know, the teasers that he gave us, right? The Final Crisis thing. You guys don't think that he was talking to WB then, WBD Discovery then, like when they were setting up and preparing for their next move, preparing for the takeover? Like, time is money. So what's the most valuable time you can use? Stuff before you're actually working, you know, like preparing.
Hold on, look. Let's just keep it a buck, right? Zach is more than likely going to have to shoot Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3 back to back. Right. That will be the most cost effective way. Plus, the actors are getting older. So that's something that they're probably going to have to do. Right. Zach takes months to just draw his movies out. Right. To actually draw up all of these scenes and to actually sketch them out and to sketch out the entire movie. That takes time. Right? All this stuff takes time, people. But there's more than enough breadcrumbs to just be calm. Let's just chill a little bit. And to Retro Nerdgirl's comment again, Zack Snyder's contract with Netflix was a dead giveaway. That is not the type of contract that you sign if you're a major Hollywood director. You don't sign on no 2-3 year deal. You sign for 5. You think that JJ was able to get 5, but Zach wasn't from Netflix? JJ could get 5 from WB, but Zach couldn't from Netflix. Come on now. This whole thing has been planned.
Yeah, and I bet you too, Zach has said to Zaslav or whoever he was talking to that you know, hey, I'm about to do this same thing with Rebel Moon for Netflix, so I'll know all of the kinks and I'll have it more refined when we go to shoot back to back for Justice League 2 and 3. You know, it just makes sense. You know, it's maybe people might think that's reaching, but is it? Is it? Wouldn't it make sense for someone who is planning for the future to prepare by practicing for that future? No? Or is it just me?
And Leon is saying, of course, executive producer of current Warner Brothers film, Zack Snyder, knew what was up. Hashtag Zack never really left.
Yep. Never really left.
We think Zack ain't got no ends on none of this stuff that's been going on. We think that he don't know the story for what Black Adam's gonna do. Is that what we're saying? That Zack doesn't know what Black Adam's gonna do?
I think it's pretty obvious that he does know.
The man said Black Adam could fit into his universe, didn't he? We just covered that on one of the last shows, right?
Yeah. That's basically telling you he is going to be in the universe.
But
Black Adam brought it up if it didn't matter.
But bro, they want to not get happy about The Rock potentially being in the SnyderVerse, bro.
Yeah, that's a bone of contention for people that want to keep the discourse happening.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, look, I don't need at this point, dude. If these breadcrumbs keep going the way they're going, I don't need that Zack announcement yet. I don't. If they keep telling me like, hey, you know, if like Henry Cavill's in a black suit and Black Adam, and Ben Affleck's coming back, and they say, hey, we're probably going to be adding Ray Fisher to the Flash. You know, I don't need them to come out and say, hey guys, Zack's back, right? Like,
no
I don't
shit.
need that.
That would be the ultimate no shit. Be like,
right?
Wow.
Like, you know, come on now.
Yeah,
I think Zack is taking time to build out this story Cause look, we gon' look. All right, look, you guys, let's take your side and say, all right, cool. It's gonna be a new story now, right? Zach got to incorporate this new stuff, right?
Mhm.
At least Black Adam and the Flash, possibly.
Thank God he doesn't have to try and incorporate the Wonder Twins, bro.
The Wonder Twins.
Or our man, bruh.
Is that what y'all want?
Yeah, right. Right.
Oh,
It's like,
Y'all
yeah,
want
it could
Black
be it could
depowered
be worse.
Superman with J.J. Abrams? Y'all want the Batman too? Like, is that what y'all want, bro? Like, you know,
The Batman too.
Mm-mm. Dude, we're gonna
I kind
get
of like mythic superheroes with, you know, legendary type of stories.
Right.
Yeah.
right, dude.
Kick ass
And
shit.
and to make it epic and to make it
Yeah.
make sense and not have watch a movie and be like, what? How does this even work? Like, what are they doing? It's so choppy. It's all over the fucking place. Like, they need to. And artist integrity is key to let the directors do what they do. And I think that's one thing that Zaslav understands. Like, he's the management guy. He knows he's not the creator guy. I mean, he may be creative. I don't know him, but I'm just saying, like, he knows.
Zaslav is the old school look, bro.
Right.
Explain to me how this is gonna make me money. Don't come in here telling me about no demographics. Don't come in here telling me about no. How is this going to make me money?
And Zach is gonna have a guy with like charts behind him, like, all right, well, here's the sale of this, and here's the sales of this. Or if somebody at WBD didn't already like give Zaslav that paperwork so he can look at it, like, here's
Zach,
the
like,
numbers.
bro, I got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in my shit. He's like sold.
Yeah.
That's what he waiting on. He's like, everybody keep walking in here talking about Hour Man, Blue Beetle, you know, trying to keep everybody.
He's like, I never heard of this shit. Where's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman,
Dude,
Aquaman? I
The
don't know what
Justice
this
League,
shit
right?
is.
Green Lantern, right? Like, yo.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Come on.
It is what it is.
what it is. Dude, it makes sense. What's the most popular things that's gonna make you the most money? Let's not try and push these niche things yet because we don't have the built out universe for it. Like, She-Hulk only exists because they've already done Hulk, and Hulk is whoever he is now.
Hulk right yet, though, man.
Right.
Like, we finally about to get another Hulk movie probably pretty soon because they finally got the rights back. You know what? See, Marvel be getting away with all kind of shit. They literally got away with fooling everybody by saying, "Hey, the Hulk works better as a group character because they didn't have the fucking rights to make a solo movie." They really, bro. Kevin Feige, man, he a smooth motherfucker. You know,
They depowered the Hulk, though, in my opinion, so hard. You know, like besides like the first one.
I haven't started watching
Facts. Facts here on the screen.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, yeah. No.
Just like Superman wouldn't fit in Christopher Nolan's universe. Christopher Nolan literally said, I can't wrap my head around Superman being in that world. And I feel it, right? It wouldn't have fit there either, but it fits in Zach's world.
Zach makes it happen. He understands how to integrate all these characters.
And Superman doesn't fit in Gunn's world either. There's no fucking way he's going to get put in the ICU by Idris Elba's character. It was Bloodsport. What is his name?
Bloodsport.
There's no way that he's going to put in the ICU.
Eye on the alien, bro.
Yeah, like there's no way. Sorry, not going to happen. Like, oh, he's in here for putting Superman in the ICU. When I saw that, I imagined the Flashpoint Superman, dude, the skinny one. I'm like, all right, I'm like, in my mind, I'm gonna let go because that's who it is, the skinny Superman who's been away from the sun for his whole entire life. It's the only way that works.
Yo, Leon is on one tonight, man. He said Batman don't fit in the Reeves verse. Superman doesn't
You
fit
don't.
in the universe. No, the only look he wants Zaslav wants the MCU.
Mhm.
The only one that fits is Zax, yo. Like this isn't complicated, right? Like I don't know.
That's one of the
don't make things so complicated.
that's one of the things too that's so hard about these characters is to make them work with each other and make them fit in each other's universe. That's why all of these singular movies have come out that don't fit together because the executive didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know how to connect it. They didn't know how to make these characters work in these films.
Look, shout out to Chad SnyderVerse for putting this because I low-key forgot to touch on this because I was going to bring this up earlier. Even if Gunn is in the SnyderVerse, I just think Zach will completely ignore his
Probably
project.
so.
Yeah, as long as Gunn doesn't do anything crazy to try and overlap, and he stays in his lane.
No, I don't think that he'll be able to. Once Zach is actually back, I doubt that he'll be able to. But that's my point, though. If Gunn is in the SnyderVerse and Zach completely ignores his shit, then what the fuck does it matter? What does it matter?
Exactly.
Yep.
What does it matter? This is why I'm so confused. It's like, yo, we worrying about what's canon and what's not. And look, I just don't want this to be canon. I just don't want that. If Zach ignores that shit, what does it matter?
It doesn't.
It
doesn't matter.
Yeah, and what
End
I
of
think
story.
the only way if they try to keep Gunn like universe quote unquote going, if they have Michael B. Jordan's project come out and it is like Earth 2, they'll put Gunn's shit over there. Like that was all Earth 2, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
That was all Earth 2.
Yeah.
That almost, and the way you said it almost made it seem like, you know, Earth 2 is like a dream sequence.
You
like,
literally
all
took the
Earth
words
2.
right
Over
from
there. Don't worry about it. They like
Just stay over there. Just
yeah,
stay over there.
there.
No problem. Stay over there. Stay
It
over
was
there.
Crypto's dream.
Crypto's dream.
Crypto's dream.
Look, man, this shit went crazy. We've been in here for almost 3.5 hours, yo. Look, put y'all last questions and comments in the chat. I'm about to shut this shit down pretty soon. I said that shit way earlier, fucking Necron, and we didn't went a whole another 2 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
I was like, oh no, it's the weekend, man. I can hang.
Right. Nah, but it's been super fucking dope. And these impromptu streams usually end up turning out pretty dope, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Good shit.
Dude,
shout out to the chat for keeping us engaged and for keeping the
Oh, yeah.
conversation flowing and all that.
Chat rules. Thank
Oh
you.
hell yeah, dude! So many people coming in and showing love. I wanted to say though, I wish you could have heard me when I was like, "Yo, he did send me a link. What the fuck?"
Bro,
You were all with a tear in your eye driving home.
Oh, dude,
I sent the link, bro.
it was my fault. I don't know what my phone's fucked up, anyways. But and I was out, you know. So like, who knows? I probably could have just swiped it on the notification, or whatever. But then, of course, when I got home, I was like, "Well, Necron's on. Well, he must have sent us like." Well, when you got on originally, I'm like, "Oh, well, he must have sent it." And my girl was like, "Don't check your phone. You're driving." I'm like, "Okay." And I just got home and I was like, "Ah, shit, man. He sent it at like 10:30. Fuck."
Look, Retro Nerd Girl, another fantastic point. Matter of fact, let me start. You get a gold star for this comment.
Mhm.
By making the characters connect to these movies, we have to see them. It creates a bond with the audience that makes them loyal to see the story play out. That is exactly what just happened with the damn MCU, yo.
Right.
That's
They
why
do
people are,
that to the fact.
that is why I almost went to go see Thor: Love and Thunder. I almost went to go see it.
Laughing farts and thunder. There you go.
Oh, we dodged the bullet on that one, bro.
I almost went to go see it, y'all. Almost.
Yeah.
I was about this close to like actually going. twice. I was like, yo, you know what? I might go check it out today. Both days I was like, nah, I'll go see something else.
Super Bro Corey said it best. Like, Marvel made that formula to where, like, 10 years ago, he would have said, like, what the fuck would I go see a Doctor Strange movie? But they made a formula to make him go see it,
Thanks.
Which is going to be sick.
One big interconnected story.
Yeah, we're going to get that for DC, man. We're going to get it. There's so many characters.
Has been 86.
There's so many characters. Dude, I would love to see Snyder throw Booster Gold in. And I think there were some hints of him in Man of Steel. Someone might have said that. But, dude, Booster Gold would be sick. Like, there's so many characters. Don't get me started. There's a very robust universe just waiting to be
That's the thing.
integrated.
I always thought with Zach, he wasn't about being
Thunder.
He wasn't about like, oh, I only want these guys in my movies and that's it. It always seems like he liked this ideal of a big interconnected universe.
Right.
And more characters, the better, that he can work with. Not just, oh, it's just my Batman and Gotham and nothing else,
Mm-hmm. And he's the type of creator to see other people.
Hates Alfred. I hated that movie, yo.
Dude,
But he loves that Nirvana.
I'm gonna come out and say it. I said that movie was mid in the past. I didn't like it. How about that? I didn't like it. I didn't like the shit. It was boring. It was drawn out. It was super long. It was overindulgent. So what? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
So what?
Yeah.
So what?
What are you gonna do?
That shit, man.
That shit about to get 86 too, man. And don't come cry in our mentions when it does. Like,
This video about to get flagged.
yeah.
Yo, I've learned one thing, man. These Pattinson fans, bro. Oh my god, they are a rowdy bunch.
Dude,
They're a mob.
he's a bat, but it's a vampire type bat. It's not the Batman.
Oh my god.
Sparkles Batman.
Look, I wanna say shouts out to man. I'm about to go around the panel and get everybody's last thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Knock, knock.
I'm saying with
Who's
messing
there?
in the group chat about the Batman.
Bat.
Yo.
Bat,
But look, I want to get everybody's last thoughts on and I'm gonna start off with Zod. What's your thoughts on just this entire situation with Ezra Miller and everybody just kind of acting this weird way where every time we kind of get good news, you know what I'm saying? It's like immediately followed by bad news, and we're always we're supposed to be looking down on something. And I don't know, but apparently David Zaslav wants to continue working with Ezra Miller. I'm going to take that as a good thing and as another sign that the SnyderVerse is probably on the horizon. But what are your thoughts on that?
I think all the nonsense and the BS negative stuff that we're hearing now is all just white noise. Yep. I will say one thing. If there's anything that we've gotten from the way this last month has been, Skywalker, and I think you guys would agree, it's one word: clarity. I'm seeing things clearer now than I ever have my entire time being involved with all this stuff. And I can honestly say that it's a beautiful feeling, and I feel like now is the time that I can start being happy and looking forward to films again. So I'm happy. I will admit I wasn't thrilled with, the concept of Black Adam, but I know what's up. I know what we're going to get. I know what's happening. So now I'm excited. Just like I wasn't excited for The Flash. I was calling it The Flush. I was not interested in it. And now I am interested because it sounds like it's going to be done right. So we'll see what happens as far as
they literally said they're fixing the movies.
The movie. I mean, and when you hear a guy who just axed a nearly completed film because it didn't live up to the standards that he has for DC, that should give you confidence. That should give you confidence in all this guy's decisions as far as, you know, where he wants to take these characters. And the fact that he keeps name dropping Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I mean, come on. If that doesn't tell you what he's thinking about and what he's on, I mean, I don't get these people. It's like there's these people out there that are holding on to the old regime, like, and they're tugging on to, you know, to Toby Emmerich's coattails as tight as they possibly can, and they're begging for Hamada. I mean, I saw an article that said, you know, about, oh, they want Hamada to stay. They asked Hamada to stay on past his, you know, contract expiration because he, you know, Hamada was doing such great things for the studio. Well, if Hamada was doing such great things, please tell me why Zaslav canceled Batgirl. Why has Zaslav been canceling all this man's projects?
And that's not the way business works.
Our Man.
You get an extension, Zod. They get an extension well before your contract runs out because they don't want you feeling like a lame duck. That is what happens when right? LeBron just re-signed because he didn't want to go into his final year of his deal. Nobody wants to do that.
Nope.
Right? Not only is he in the final year, he's in the final fucking weeks, yo. Like, this is ridiculous.
The other thing I want to say is just thank you for having me on. It's always fun to hang out with you guys here on the cool table.
Likewise.
And it is, of course, you know, a fun evening it was a fun evening to talk about all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm moving forward with all positive vibes, guys. I don't think that we need to fear the way that we were before. I think we should be a little more open now because we see the way Zaslav is moving, and he's moving in a positive way for those of us that actually care about the brand. So there you go.
Respect the brand.
Protect.
Absolutely.
Protect the brand. That's what it was. Respect the brand. That must be something I heard in a freaking rap song or something.
Leon said, didn't he just fire Oprah homies? And the rest said, yes, he did.
Sure did.
Oh, shit. Even Oprah got the
And y'all think Walter Hamada gonna stay?
yeah, a lot of these people are gonna be in for a rude awakening when Hamada finally gets his boot, which I believe he already has got.
Yeah,
he's already done.
Yeah,
there ain't no questions. His contract will not be renewed, extended, or anything of the sort.
This dude fired Oprah's homies.
That's right.
The woman with her own network.
Yep.
A network owned by WBD.
Said it's not show friends, it's show business.
Yeah.
Leon said it's show business.
It's business. This is business.
Show business. But look, Austin, I want to move on to you next. What are your final thoughts on all this, man? Because you know, like, how are you feeling about all this stuff going on right now?
It's par for the course for any fandom that's as big as ours. They're gonna be people trying to control it every which way. I think though, the people who are at the very top now are their decisions beginning to trickle down, and they're making better decisions for the company, better decisions for the films, better decision for the art. And they're thinking about people in the theaters. What do they want to see? What do the fans want to see who've been DC fans their whole lives? Like, what do they expect? What is the expectations? Like, there's so many questions that the old regime didn't ask. And that's why we got the ass products that we got. I'm excited, obviously, as you could tell. Big Flash fan. I was very heartbroken every time I heard like plot leaks and things that were going to happen in this Flash film. I always man, I'm so mad because those old snake executives were using my favorite character as a utility to ruin the thing that was best about DC to begin with, which was the SnyderVerse. Like, I wanted so long to see Snyder do Flash, and then we saw it, and they made a mockery out of him. And then we got the Snyder Cut, and I was like, oh my fucking God, he finally did Flash the right way. Like, and then they wanted to kill it. So I am just so happy that he's not being used as the utility to kill anything anymore. It's being used as the utility to grow. And as we've heard, this movie is going to lead to something. So that makes me as a Flash fan very excited. The fact that Ezra is getting help now.
Mikey said it's leading to the Flash too with Ezra
Right,
Miller.
right.
Oops.
Doom. Oops. But
Agent of oops.
yeah. So I'm very happy, and I'm very happy as always that I get to talk about these things with people like you all on the panel, the cool table, Zod, and the people in the chat. We don't always have the same opinions on things, but we think logically, and we think, with a business savvy about all of these decisions as people who are critical thinkers would do. They try to apply their knowledge on the company. So I just love hanging out with you guys. I love hanging out with DC fans, any fans of any geek stuff, and we can do deep dives into the content that we're about to get. We're not going to have to watch a movie and be like, man, is this shit over yet? It's not going to be that way. We're getting DC to go see. So thank you, WBD, and thank you, Skywalker, for having us on, man. Been a great night.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all are more than welcome to pull up anytime. You know what I'm saying? It's always dope having y'all here. Like I said, right now at times like these, being around people you can trust is at a premium.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's at a premium. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Are we all deep fakes? You know what I'm saying? Right?
Bitch,
Are we all
bitch.
AIs? Right? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, this shit, it's about to get spooky. I can't wait.
My real face.
Necrod, look, moving on to you, sir. What are your final thoughts on all this, and how are you feeling about all this Ezra Miller business and just, the state of the Snyder fandom overall?
All right. I was wondering when y'all brought up that Oprah, I wonder if Zaslav called her and told her to look under her chair. Or a big slip. There's a big slip under there.
You get fired. You get fired.
That's not nice. I know. No, man. It's all good, man. Everything, stars are aligning. We got a company that actually likes this stuff and praised Zack Snyder films, and I'm excited for the Flash. I'm excited for them saying, we're fixing the films, we're protecting the brand. I'm loving all that, man. And all this other stuff, they're just every day it's something. Henry Cavill is going to be, Superior and all this crap. And
Hyperion, right?
Yeah, Hyperion.
Yeah, he's going to be Captain Britain. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go to the MCU.
Not for nothing. If that happens, imagine the monkey wrench. That would be like that would be bourbon of the highest level if that actually occurred. But I have to believe
that's like something beyond bourbon, bro.
But I have to believe that even if that were to happen,
that's the Bourbon Bowl.
Even if that were to happen,
don't you remember when
Henry Cavill would probably
came
play
back
both.
at halftime and helped y'all win the Bourbon Bowl? Do you?
Henry Cavill would probably play both. He'd probably play both Hyperion and Superman. I mean,
that would be like you're playing for an NBA championship.
I was there, that shit.
You're playing for an NBA championship and you go join the team you lost to the next season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oops, that happened. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be awesome, man. With what the hell? Fucking Flash is gonna rule. I'm tired, bro. You're next.
I'm sorry. That Bourbon Bowl is just fucking bad.
It's no longer the Flush. Fuck off. It's gonna be the fucking Snyder Flash. Snyder sauce all over that shit now.
Yeah,
forget about that Hyperion stuff. It's not happening.
Just fucking relax, man. Let's fucking relax, yo. Oh my god, my cheeks hurt. Pause.
Bro, I lagged my computer out. I was laughing so hard, I think.
You Grinch.
That should be the bourbon bowl. Like, he's like,
Bourbon bowl.
he said Henry Cavill was gonna play second-rate Superman. What's his name? I don't know. Marvel.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing, man. Why would you do that? LeBron signed to the Lakers again, right? He didn't go to a different shitty team, did he?
That's like LeBron going to the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that is exactly what that's doing. That is
Why would
LeBron
you
going to
do
the
that?
Clippers.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Why would you do that? The only people who do that are the people who know they can't be on the Lakers. You know, they can't rock with a good team.
Look, Leon
Clippers
said,
got buck ass Kawhi.
he said, same one saying that. Are taking Mikey Scoops? Oh man, that's so fucking true. Oh my god, right? Mikey verse, cool table, still nation, absolutely. Thank you, Bishop. He said, "What in Cleveland?" No, I only say that because it's like it's the same city, but it's the whack team. Like, like literally, he would go from playing Superman to playing like 2-bit Superman. Like, bro, what?
No, he ain't doing
He
that.
might as well should have went and played Icarus in the fucking Eternals. You know,
Might as well have. I mean, at least that would have been a little bit, a little bit less on the.
Oh my god!
Like, I know that's
Hey.
beneath him, man. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Especially now,
money
like,
would be the only reason.
yeah, well, yeah.
But
If
do they have enough to pay him?
They don't have that, and that character is
For a
big
fucking
in Marvel.
Loki show?
Right? Do you want to be the second most recognized symbol in the world, or do you want to be something else? Like, you can't be Jesus, so you got to be one step below that, which is Superman.
You want to be McDonald's or McDowell's?
He said, "You want to be the Big Mac or the Big Mick?" He said, "They got the golden arches. I got the golden arcs."
It's a knockoff, dude. Oh man,
my God.
I didn't grow up with Apple Jacks and Lucky Charms. I grew up with Apple Dapples and Magic Stars, dude. And that's not what
he had the apple rings.
Yeah,
that shit with that little bit of off-color milk. It's not quite like the Applejack color milk. It's a little bit different.
You got your cereal at the very bottom with all the other bags, not the
right.
boxes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Hey, I've had to go down there a few times.
Henry Cavill ain't doing that though. That's what we're saying. He ain't
He's
us.
the top shelf shopper.
Yeah.
Hey, don't that milk taste different though? It never tastes the same.
It wasn't the same.
It always tastes a little weird. It always tastes a little funny, right?
It made you think the milk was bad too. So you go back and take a sip of the milk. You're like, no, it's not the milk. It's not the milk. It's fucking cereal.
Milk's fucked up.
Yo, I felt like Batman as a 6-year-old when I figured that shit out. I was like, yo, these Apple Dapple fucking me up, man. I can't go to my friend's house and have Apple Jacks anymore because they are kick ass. I have these Apple Dapples, man.
Shout out to Fruity Pebbles. Shout out to Cinnamon Toast.
Fruity Pebbles, yeah.
Fruity Pebbles rules.
Cinnamon Toast for sure. And
that's how you know. That's how you know the show is winding down because we're shouting out cereal box. Shout out to Honeycombs, y'all.
He said, "Shout out to Sugar Smacks."
Tony the Tiger. All right, they're great.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
the analogies go sideways, bro. Yeah. So anyway,
it tastes like cardboard, even though it's just a bag. Nah. The milk from those off-brand cereals was always a little off, yo. That's like it was a little off.
it got to a point where you just don't even drink it; you just pour it down the drain,
Yeah,
man.
I thought it was just me, but I'm glad that everybody else like noticed that too. I was like, man, this shit can't just be me.
Universal experience.
When you grow up different like that, and you don't have the all the privileges in the world, you gotta have that off-brand cereal, dude. Hey man,
Bro, I've had to be down there multiple times, bro. Picking up real talk.
Grow up, man.
But look, I'm gonna give my final thoughts since Zod has pointed out that we are so fantastically winding down. because we're talking about cereals and shit, you know. But look, hope and optimism. You know what I'm saying? I know that, you know what I'm saying, those are trigger words in our fandom. You know, I actually have 2 videos of like a video series. There's gonna be a third one, but I'm waiting on something to happen, and then that's when Hope and Optimism Part 3 is gonna come. But no, like, look, there is nothing wrong with being hopeful and being optimistic right now, especially when you have reason to be. There are all these breadcrumbs that are leading us into believe that the SnyderVerse is going to be restored. You have all these like clues and stuff going on in the public eye. Let's just remove all of the scoops and all that, right? No scoops. No, just public information. Ben Affleck being back. Henry Cavill's more than likely in Black Adam, right? They're thinking, hey, Zaslav wants a shared universe, right? Oh, he's thinking about restoring the SnyderVerse. Oh, they want to keep Ezra Miller on. Oh, Ray Fisher might end up being in the Flash. We're like, yo, these things are happening for a reason, right? And if it's one thing that I just want to get clear to all of you guys in the audience, it's that, you know, it's okay to be hyped about this stuff. We don't have to be angry all of that time. We don't have to be sitting there pouring all like this energy into being negative about these things anymore. This is a new regime, you know, and I don't want all my friends and family that I have in this community. I'm seeing you guys get all hyped up on YouTube and Twitter and stuff, and I'm seeing it, right? And I'm loving the fervor, but at the same time, I feel like, yo, this has to be aimed in the right direction now. And for too long, we've been focusing on things that, you know, were either like old news or just insignificant, right? That's why I made that analogy earlier about us being so far in the future. Like, what are we really giving up by even talking about what's going on today? Just think about how much ground that we are giving up as a group of people that know what the hell is going on and are so far ahead in the future. It's like, yo, we're talking about today is like a year. It's like, yo, we are seeing these things now, right? Look at these shows, She-Hulk and everything. I mean, it's like Mikey's greatest hits, right? Just like all these scoops confirmed from over a year ago. So if we were to sit there and wait around on them to agree with us, right? Look where we'd be right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just now be like, oh shit, Daredevil's in She-Hulk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Another scoop confirmed that No Way Home was gonna go back in theaters with extra footage.
Yeah.
Right? That one just happened the other day. Right? What's gonna happen when they drop the damn Raimi cut? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, hey, look, there are more than enough reasons to be excited right now without the scoops. When you add in Seal and Mikey and what they do, I don't know why anybody's upset.
Exactly.
Especially these people that are in the fandom that are supposed to be watching these guys. They're supposed to be fans. Why are they still acting so confused?
Acting like they don't know what they don't know what they don't know.
Right? This has been going on for far too long, guys. Like, this has been going on for quite some time. And we're here to put an end to it. So I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You guys may or may not see me until, you know, things get heavy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if not, you know, cool. Hey, peace. You know what I'm saying? I just want, you know, everybody to be, you know, all peaceful and get along.
For now.
Right? But hey, you know, when y'all see me next time, I might not be so forgiving. You know what I'm saying? But look,
Bad for business. Just
yeah.
leave it there.
Thank you to the entire chat. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me see if anybody had anybody. Let me see if anybody had anything to close it out with. They talking about they love Fruity Pebbles. Leon said,
Yo, we disrailed the chat too with our freaking cereal talk.
I found out we're getting ripped off by Girl Guides. We only have 2 kinds of cookies. Oh, Girl Guides. Oh, I guess that's what they're called in Canada. They're called Girl Scouts here. And yes, we got hella kinds of Girl Scout cookies.
Mhm.
Yo, Girl Scout, they have to be like the most. That is the, yo, you're literally like having people pay to go sell products for. I like literally thought about that the other day. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You have to pay to go sell cookies for.
Next level, dude.
Next level, bro.
Next
Yeah.
level.
Multi-level.
And it's like a badge of honor, bro.
How much money do they make in Girl Scout cookies here?
Oh, that's the
They gotta
best
make
scam
shit tons,
going,
bro. They're
dude.
gone. They're gone as soon as somebody comes in with one of those things. All right, I got my girl, and everyone comes over in the office. They're like, "Yup, let me get some Samoa."
Put your orders
They be
in.
like-
Yeah, dude. Then
they be
peanut
like,
butter
yo.
John.
Put those Thin Mints through. Everybody's got their favorite kind.
They be like, yo, and if you
I
sell
like my Thin
500,
Mints chilled in the fridge, though, man. They taste all good.
Yeah, bro.
they be like, yo, and if you sell 500 boxes, you get 2 tickets to go to a water park. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow.
You get this glow sphere that we get to put in your room or whatever. Like,
Purple
On
nightlight.
purpose, guys.
dude, I saw Girl Scout in Walmart before, and like, if she was there for a day, she had a whole bins on bins on bins on bins on bins, and by the time I got in there and walked out, she cleared out a whole bin already. I was like, yo, they're just flying, dude. They make so much money off of them. It's a badge of honor too.
But they have to pay. They have to pay, bro. They have to pay money to go sell cookies for them. It's really crazy. Like, I was really thinking about that the other day, and I was like, yo, this has got to be the greatest fucking scam.
Probably a bunch of dudes who run it too, honestly.
They're like, bro,
Well, you know
hey,
it is.
y'all ever watch the Boondocks when they were selling the cookies? Such a great episode. But look, that's it from me and the panel. You know what I'm saying? To you guys in the chat, much love and appreciation. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell, right? Sub to all these wonderful gentlemen in the panel right now.
And become a member of Sil Abdul Inc. as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
Yo, get to the future. Get back to the future.
And Trey didn't check his watch.
Because that's where we going. We going back to the future. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
Yeah, this ain't daylight savings time either, bro. This is the
He said, this ain't no 1 hour and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like, nah, this is next level. So
We almost went 4 hours, dude. What the
I know, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. You
bro,
know,
this is like a drunk Joe Rogan podcast, dude. We're going
This is all,
long.
this all Necron's fault. I was about to set this
yeah, he
thing up
was right
earlier.
before midnight.
This fucking Necron was all like, oh, what? Like, oh, nah, man, let's go. Like, I was like, fuck it. You know, cool. But, yeah, man, this is Skywalker. And from me and the panel, peace. We'll get up with y'all next time.